Hi, it's me, Bioman 12.
Oh, I thought we were already live.
No, we're not. I made a joke about that.
You
No,
lied to me.
I did. It was very funny, to be honest. Oh, Christ, wait, I gotta fucking get my channel so I can send the link up. Yeah, there we are. It's me, Bioman 12.
Oh, I thought we were already live.
Yeah, okay, so it seems like audio's doing alright. Cool. I'm gonna fucking send this shit out to people. Then tag
Yay. Yay.
Link. What have you been up to in the last, like, I don't know, fucking 3 months that we've been away?
Oh, been Ukraine.
That's a lie.
It is a lie. I'm sorry. Stolen valor.
Why would you lie to me in such an easily disputable way?
I don't know. I just wanted to mention. I felt like Ukraine's like the most relevant thing that's happened recently.
Well, there was that submarine.
Uh, I'm not gonna mention the submarine.
And if I could talk about the submarine with my family, dude, it's just like, wow, this is awkward. I don't like talking about five people fucking blowing up in a submarine. But yeah, we
Yeah,
probably
like
should stop
Russ.
talking about that.
Yeah, we should probably just stop fucking talk about the submarine.
So what? So yeah. Hello, Ash. I see that you are here. How are you? I forgot I can do the fucking live stream thing on the thing as well. Give me one moment. Oh boy, here you are, Raptor Rex. Whoa.
Raptor Rex. I haven't heard that name in like at least 2 days.
It's Ego Raptor. He's returned. That was a joke we made that one time.
Holy shit! It's Danny.
Danny from Game Grumps.
It's Danny from Game Grumps.
So, uh, Link, I have
Is
not
that
sent you the links to the stories. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that.
It's okay.
Don't worry,
I'll just pretend like I'm reading them.
I'll send them to you. Right?
Yay!
Okay, so yeah, we're doing creepypastas. That's the whole point of the channel.
We gotta read World War III. Remember?
Yeah, it's the first one we're gonna read. Cause
Yay!
oh god damn it, I fucked it up.
Where's World War III bio?
Shut, shut, kill, die, shut. Uh,
Those are
so
two very different things.
you're two different things. Whoa, got him.
Yes, I am.
What? I've brought it up. Okay, David Gordon is also here. This will be nice to listen to
David
while I'm
Gordon.
going through Resident Evil 4 remake for the sixth time trying to collect everything. Good to hear. I'm glad you said the entire title of that game instead of just saying Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, the remake. Also,
Resident Evil 4, the remake, remastered by PlayStation.
yes. By the way, Superstar 64 is also here. Funny Bunny, the Super Spider-Man villain. I have no idea what you're referencing. To be quite honest with you, Superstar, but I'm sure it's hilarious. I was totally in Ukraine and
Oh, I
bought
thought
not.
this was written by Comrade.
No, it
Wait,
is.
what's happening in
Oh
Ukraine?
no, it's someone else. It's that other guy that wrote "Don't Fight a Dark God, Idiot." I don't want to award a badge for
Wait, what's happening with Ukraine?
Ash made a little funny comment about it. So, which
I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't in Ukraine. I stole valor.
yeah, he
Please
lied.
forgive me.
He's very
Donate to my Patreon.
like Link is like
If you
pathological
think
liar.
if you think I des- if you think I deserve forgiveness, donate to my Patreon.
Don't donate to his Patreon. He is a scumbag and a liar. David Gordon has said, yes, Resident Evil 4, the remastered edition by Hideo Kojima. Full title. I appreciate the extra effort you went through for that. All right. So, we got four stories today because we're renegades and it's been like fucking 20 months. So, oh,
I've
hello.
been like comatose.
Yes, Ash, what is the
Sorry,
question?
keep going.
Speak now before I ignore you forever.
Ash, this is your one chance.
And if this is about the creepypasta D&D thing, I don't know. I'll answer it as good as I can. But yeah, while we wait for that, we have 4 stories here today. World War III Begins by that one guy that wrote that one thing. Silly Bunny, original creepypasta. Shut the fuck up, Ash.
What Ash say?
Have you seen
Oh, I
Okay,
I was like, oh, that's the fucking joke.
It's the joke. Silly Bunny, the original creepypasta. They call me Demon on Reddit because, and this one's just called Lou. I'm guessing it's about Jeff the Killer. Yes, it is. I can see him right there. So Link, it's been we've been waiting for this one for like a goddamn year now. You want to read World War III Begins?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. I've been fucking comatose since the last story with that diabetic
You
chick.
guys, can you guys hear us? Audio good? What the fuck? Why did you say audio? Why scare me?
Audio good. Is it just a fucking piece of literature where someone like lists all the type of gray?
What?
I'm looking off to the side, the more by AJ's
Oh.
Zephyrus. They made like a whole about
Okay, audio.
every type of gray.
Okay, yeah, the audio's good. Yeah, I
Audio's
do see
good.
that on the side.
Yay.
That's very funny. All right, let's get into this. This is World War III Begins by AJ. My dog is at the door. One moment.
Holy shit, this was in 2016. This dude was a visionary.
By AJ Zepiros. Published in February 21st, 2016. I turned 15. I turned 15 the day before this story was posted. That makes me feel really old, honestly. Hi there.
Oh, Jesus.
My dog is under my table.
Actually, we're about the same. I'm about the same age as this person.
Oh, that makes me sad. Okay, so yeah, this has 3 favorites. It shows me who favorited it. Shut. 11 comments and 245 views. Okay, so God, it's been a fucking minute. Oh God. World War III was still in its planning stages. Good start. Anzu had gathered up all groups of evil intent that had their own achievements to gain. Off to a rocking start, honestly.
Fucking got. He's got fucking Putin, ISIS.
Jesus. David's old. Point and laugh at him. elder.
You're 24.
My dog is barking. Why?
I don't hear it.
Oh, that's good.
I do now.
Okay. Yeah, no. Oh, period. But because, but she had a twisted. Why do my dogs bark as soon as I'm on stream? One moment, guys.
I think it's like, it's just like it's like tradition. Someone's dog in the background is going to bark. So how's everyone's day going? That's good. I can't actually read the chat because I don't have it open. So I'm just going to assume you guys are all having a good day. And if you're not, have a better one. That's an order. I'm not playing around. I'm tired of all this negativity. All right. All this negativity. I think that's SCP 106 in the corner. That's Creepers Jeepers. Never mind.
I'm back. My fucking dog was barking at my cats. I'm back.
I love.
Yes.
I love the slender Squidward.
What?
Do you see that?
I do not. I see proxies.
In the horror movies and creepypasta section.
No, I don't see that. That's not online.
I'll send you a picture.
Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, but she had twisted all of them to her own liking. She had no reason to start World War III. It was just for her own entertainment. After seeing how Blue had wiped out a hideout of an organization that refused to bend her will, okay, she
Wait.
had another reason. What? She had another idea.
Blue? Is this fucking Pokemon?
Blue from Blue's Clues. Another fucking
Yeah, fucking.
mother is calling me.
Are they talking about Team Rocket?
Yes. Give me a sec. My family's calling me.
Guys, I'm sorry Bio keeps leaving. He's just really unprofessional. Unlike me, who's looking at pictures of Slender Squidward. Oh, now Chad says everyone.
Oh, I am back again. Hopefully that is the last of the interruptions.
You guys can hear him coming back. He's coming back.
Hello.
Here he comes.
Why are you people so bad at everything? It's Blue from Blue's Clues. That's the only canon that I will accept for this going forward.
So this happens in the Blue's Clues movie.
This happens in the Blue's Clues continuity, the universe.
The other parties of interest are Steve and Joe.
Yes. Wiped out yeah. She had another idea. If one demon could do this much damage, what if she had two? She was immediately nuked by the U.S. government.
Yeah, the U.S. government said the U.S. governor shoved fucking holy water in a nuke and threw it at her.
A holy nuke. A holy nuke
Yeah.
sounds like something that would be made by fucking Monty Python.
Monty Python.
Oh, I love that picture of Squidward, by the way. Like, okay.
I'm going.
Which led her to find Nova, my favorite Marvel character.
I fucking love Nova Prime.
That's a lie. No, who gives a fuck about Nova? Like, genuinely.
I don't know him. Unless they like, oh, I fucking love Annihilus.
That's true. People like, I like Annihilus. He's funny looking.
Annihilus is okay.
He looks like a big robot bug. It's fun. There was something big in the works, Nova could tell. Every city she hunted in seemed on edge, as if they were expecting all hell to break loose at any second. Do you want to voice Nova?
Sure. What voice you want to do?
Something funny.
Okay, I'll save this one for later, but come before the storm.
Awesome. Okay. Exactly what I imagine when I think of someone named Nova. Nova said, standing on an I-beam, feathered. Wait. Nova said, standing on an I-beam, feathered wings wrapped around her body. Okay, comma, right here, author, right after this, right here. Put a comma.
I-beam.
Because it makes it sound like there's an I-beam feathered wings. She is both standing on and also wrapped.
The nuke has melded her into the I-beam.
Wrapped around her to block out the chill. She shook her head. This wasn't helping. Okay. Amazing sentence. Beating the violet feathered wings. Of course they're fucking violet. She started back towards her current base. What you were saying? You said something?
I think
she's got art there.
I think this might be a VTuber.
What?
I think this might be a VTuber.
Oh God, no. What would you guys think? What would you guys think if I became a VTuber and I reviewed creepypastas as a VTuber? Would you hate me?
Would you guys support either of us if we became VTubers?
Link is definitely more likely to become a VTuber.
Yeah, because that's more my profession.
You think it'd probably make me more fucking money? Give give me more views.
I will become a VTuber if all else fails.
Fair enough. It's one step below fucking OnlyFans.
Yeah.
All right, where the fuck was I? Yeah, Violet Wings. Blue and her pet, who both possess demon blood, uppercase for both that, managed to track down where Nova was. Anzu stared at the entrance of Nova's base and told the two to wait for her outside since Nova would not be expecting guests.
Dun dun dun.
V1.
I kind of want to do a version of this where we just like replace like the names with like actual real world leaders.
How many people do you know, David Gordon, who have become VTubers? Also, the True Raptor, this doesn't really fit into a creepypasta, but they put it into the creepypasta section, so I get to make fun of it.
Yeah, there's Slender Squidward on the side.
This is true.
So it counts.
Honestly, this reads like an edgy fan fiction of like Maximum Ride.
This is featured in such groups as Creepypasta OC, Ultimate Creepypasta, Creepypasta Insanity,
I love that
and
one.
Creepypasta Love.
I love that one. I love the like the fucking MS Paint picture of Smile Dog, Jeff the Killer, Slender Man, and Ben Drown.
They just got so much love, you know.
Yep, too much love.
Yeah, okay. Gotta take it from them.
She wondered if the news of her disappearance had reached Nova. Nova was growling. She could feel that there were two fairly powerful only fairly, kind of.
Yeah,
they're little fairly,
I mean, I felt stronger.
Yeah. Outside her hideout 2 words. I know 6 people that have become VTubers. What circles are you in, brother? Or the one guy, Chosby, my cousin, who's been on the stream with us, has thought about becoming a VTuber because apparently they make fuck tons of money, which is fair enough. Like, that's a fair reason to want to be a VTuber.
It's kind of fucking weird because, like, I don't think a lot of them get a whole lot of fucking views. But I don't know how to.
Yeah, but I know a fuck ton do. He's talked to me about it. It's like there's at least a couple like Japanese ones that are just like fucking raking in money. And it's like
Japanese make a shit.
That's true.
Fucking watch Chosby's debut on Hollow Live.
The fact that you remembered the name. VTuber
That's
fans,
the most famous
guys.
one.
How loose are all these group standards that this can be counted as a creepypasta? All creepypasta fucking communities have the loosest standards I've ever met. Fucking Marvel Hornets fucking isn't a creepypasta. People lump it in like it's even related at all.
Everyone thought the SCPs were creepypastas.
I mean, they essentially are.
Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth.
Anyway, where the fuck were we? Oh, fairly powerful demons, yeah. Her eyes widened when, upon focusing in more, she realized she knew both of them. Blue and Black Suit. Isn't Black Suit the guy from that fucking one show about like supervillains? Oh no, that's Black Hats. Never mind. I'm stupid. That meant
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's some stupid fucking cringy like cartoon thing that people watch. I don't know. Marvel Hornets.
About Villainous?
There it is. What?
Talking about Villainous?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called, right?
Maybe.
There's the dude that looks like a Tumblr sexy man.
Oh, I think that's what it's
the one that. All right, Tumblr sexy man. That's what this character is. And Anzu was here. Insult any and ever creepypasta is retroactively creepypasta. He was absolutely wrong, but he said it. Yeah, no, creepypastas are okay. This is how I describe creepypastas because people like to fucking lump shit in. Things that the majority of people consider creepypastas are creepypastas just by the fact that they are considered creepypastas. because if you go by like the most strict uh, definition that I like to use, which is online literary horror story, then like fucking half the creepypastas that you think of when you think of creepypastas just aren't creepypastas, like Slenderman or The Rake, like or no, Ben John would still count, but he became an ARG afterwards. That's why I think just like if you're associated with creepypasta, you technically are a creepypasta by like association, but things that are like objectively not creepypastas, like Marble Hornets and I don't know, fucking what's that stupid Mandela catalog or shit like that. Those aren't creepypastas. Those are something else. Yeah. Anyway,
Monument Mythos.
Monument. Monument Mythos would be the best creepypasta if it was a creepypasta.
Yeah.
It's just the funniest thing. Oh,
The D-Day night as a creepypasta character.
how broken! If you could you imagine a fucking like creepypasta fighting game, and the D-Day Knight is a playable character? How fucking broken that would be! Just being like evil Superman. Well, I guess evil Superman. Yeah, everyone's evil.
Maybe
Superman.
equal question mark.
Cool. I haven't actually watched in a fucking hot minute, so it doesn't really. Anyway, we have 4 stories to get through, and we're already about an hour.
Yeah, in a hurry.
We're about 20 minutes in. One to watch a really interesting ARG. Everyman Hybrid was a really good ARG. Everyman Hybrid, I've heard good things about. I've heard Tribe 12 was okay, but also that the guy that made it was a pedophile. So I don't feel like watching that one.
The Tribe 12 people are very weird.
They are.
We have a friend who knows all about that.
Yeah, we have one friend. They're the one who drew the fucking art for my D&D group and shit. They know all the fucking shit about like Slenderman ARGs and stuff, and they will go on for like 6 hours about how fucking weird everyone in the fucking fucking Tribe 12 like situation is. Like, especially that one dude who wanted to like fuck a horse or something. Anyway, moving along.
Or the one who drew redacted.
Yes. Where
I don't.
the famous robot.
I don't know if I should bring it up.
I know the vague. I know vague details about Everyman Hybrid. I know the Rake shows up in it, and I like the Rake. And I like when the Rake is depicted as separate from Slenderman. So I don't know. Maybe I think I've heard things that he's like a servant of Slenderman in this series.
Tribe 12, more like Tribe 0. This shit sucks.
I can't wait to do that fucking intro where I'm just the irate gamer dresses the Rake. Anyway.
What the hell?
What the hell? It's me, the irate gamer. Anyway.
Is this a creepypasta or a test of patience?
Fuck a horse. That guy went. That's a deep cut, fucking Chad. I know what you're referencing, but some people won't. Anyway, where the fuck? Holy shit. Black suit meant Anzu was there. Nova hadn't seen her since long before she went missing. What could she want now? Oh, are you Anzu? No, you're Nova.
Yeah, I think I was Nova.
I
was the old
Anzu. Hey, Nova, said Anzu as she entered the room. Okay, it's a girl, but I'm keeping the voice anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Nova was in. Okay, she was indeed. Acting as if she wasn't a mastermind of the coming war. By Nova's facial expressions, she had probably heard that Anzu had disappeared along with her little brother and pet. Oh, I'm Anzu. Okay. What's with the face? What's with that face, Nova? Aren't you happy to see me? Whoa. She said.
You see, I want a version of this where they just replace the names with like real people. Like instead of fucking Anzu, it's like Kim Jong Un, and Nova's like
Putin. Okay, yeah, okay. Nova's Joe Biden. We're going with that for the rest of the story. Just whenever Nova's name pops up, it's Joe Biden.
It's Joe Biden.
It's Joe Biden. What? Do your best, Joe Biden.
Well, you have 2 demons right outside where I'm currently living. No, not so happy.
She said she could feel the surprise from Putin. She obviously hadn't expected Joe Biden to know that's fucking, I don't know, Kim Jong Un and that guy that's in charge of Belarus. I don't remember his name. We're there.
Send them away and then maybe we'll talk.
All right. Anzu walked out and told the two. Oh, fucking sorry about that. Putin walked out and told the two to leave them for a while and pick her up in a half an hour. Though Joe Biden. Oh no, that's Kim Jong Un. Sorry.
It's a lot harder when you don't have the actual names down.
Yeah, Kim Jong Un was less than happy to leave Putin's side. After some talk, he left with fucking.
You're saying, dude.
What's the dude? What's his name from goddamn motherfucking
Gorbachev?
No, I meant the guy from China. What's his stupid name?
Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. Okay, Winnie the Pooh. With Winnie the Pooh. Putin returned. They're gone. Now, are you in the mood to talk? She shouldn't stay long, knowing Joe Biden's familiars may even call her mother to come in. She didn't want that. Just fucking hilarious. Fucking.
That's the Secret Service.
Wagner. Guy in charge.
Biden's fucking familiars are just the Secret Service.
Just stands.
Yeah. Or it's like Nancy Pelosi in them.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking knowing Joe Biden's familiars, yeah. Even worse, they could tell her twin and father. Joe Biden spread her wings and flew up on some rubble, giving her a height advantage over Putin. He's already got it, to be honest. Like, Putin's like 5'5" or something.
Putin really short?
Yeah, Putin's short as shit. You know that?
Yeah. I know that.
He's like 5'6", 5'7". I think, let me look this up.
I know Stalin was short.
Most fucking Russian, 5'7". Most Russian leaders are really short. Like Stalin was really short. I think Lenin was also really short.
Just right. Joe Biden's 6 foot.
Yeah, Joe Biden's tall as shit. He's not as tall as Trump. Trump's like fucking 5'3", like 6'3".
Yeah, Trump's fucking tall.
Do you think he could have gotten elected president if he was 5'3" instead of 6'3"?
Trump.
Trump. 5'3" Trump.
That only plays Skip. Big Trump, little Trump.
Okay. I love this stream so far. All right. Yeah, where the fuck was I? A height advantage over Putin, yeah. A few violet feathers fell from her wings when she took off. I think this is Anzu.
This one's Putin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Putin, yeah. Okay, you dropped off the face of the earth. Why are you here to talk to me? No, that was definitely Biden. That was
Nova? That was Biden. I mean,
definitely. All right, it's too late. It's too late now. Anzu stared, slightly in shock at Biden. Biden's
it's really hard. This is like, you know, the exercise where you have to say the color that's the word, not the color of the word.
Yes.
Like it's the word blue colored yellow.
David Gordon says Trump put all of his stats in height instead of intelligence. But bam. Liberals coming back with the shots, brother.
Damn. Fuck it. Actually, the voice I was going to do earlier for fucking Nova was Trump. I'm going to save that for another part.
Funny. Save it for another character.
Yeah.
Yeah, feathered wings. Weren't they made of fire before? Putin shook her head as she got back to the reason why she was here. Well, Biden, I've seen you. I've seen what you can do to people.
I have seen all that aid you've given to Ukraine.
Well, what liberals can do. And what And
What liberals can do.
I can see what liberals can do. Cancel anybody at any time. It's crazy out here nowadays. Can't even make a joke about racism anymore. Fucking comedians are crybabies. Well, what demons can do. And I would like your help with something. Smiled Putin behind her mask. Her voice
It really does sound like Putin.
What?
It really does sound like Putin.
Yeah.
Please help. My army not doing good.
Her voice was sugar-coated sweet as if hiding the truth in her words. Biden raised a brow.
Does this something you want me to help with have anything to do with the charged atmosphere in the Republican cities lately? Don't think I haven't noticed. Certain groups are all started going missing around the same time as a friend of mine did.
There's certain groups. Oh my god! In Republican cities, that's a that is so such an open. Such an easy joke. Such an easy joke that I'm not gonna fucking talk about. We're moving on.
My friend Robert Bird's gone. I don't know where the fuck he went.
My friend Jose isn't in the city anymore. I want answers.
I was curious, of course. Are you serious in your desire going forward?
Putin tilted her head. The reason why she was causing this troubling situation was because of her hatred of her. Such so loaded. Come on.
I was right. This was a fucking great idea.
I mean, it's so much funnier now that we've made them different people. If we did, this would be so boring, but this is hilarious. Oh fuck! What the fuck? Where am I? Her hatred of humanity, as well as for her amusement. I don't think you have noticed, Biden. This is what I always wanted. I always wanted Ukraine. Come on. She smiled again behind her mask.
You think it was because they were joining NATO? No, that was a cover up. I was going to take what's the place near Romania?
That one place. I have no idea, brother. Honestly. Crimea.
No, it's not, he already has Crimea.
I don't know, man. Anyway, where the fuck was I? This is turning into the worst episode of Fatalia Axe Stories ever. Thank you, Raptor, for that one. Where the fuck was I?
Moldova. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, Moldova. Yeah. Since she was young, she always had been keen on starting a world war. The urge increased when she met her older twin brother and got influenced by him, as well as her grandfather, Stalin. Same brain cell. One brain cell shared between the both of us. The urge increased. Yeah. Her breaking point was when humanity took away someone she cared about. Oh, who the fuck is this? Oh, it's Nova. Oh, Biden. I apologize. Are you guys liking this fucking stinging political commentary, by the way?
Yeah.
You guys enjoying the Bioman 12 channel becoming politically charged?
We should hit up Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
I have no idea who people are.
You don't know who those are?
No, me and Link have very different political beliefs, but we're still buddies. Bam.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone are the guys who made South Park.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Coming from the same girl who watched in horror as I sorry, I can't speak. Mercilessly burnt a crowd of innocent people to death.
I think you're confusing yourself. I think you're confusing me with your former associate Obama, actually. Hi, Pimp Demon. How's it going? My brain hurts, says David Gordon. Glad, glad I could brain rot you today.
Yeah. We're gonna fucking politically indict you guys.
Oh God, keep reading. Nova shook her.
That is neither here nor there. No, you're here because you would use me as a weapon of mass destruction. A feat I am more than capable of. You've never even seen me use any of my nuclear capabilities.
Writes itself.
You see, the joke is Russia's nukes might not work anymore.
Ash Williams comments, politics, ... Laugh. Hey, I'm trying to keep the story entertaining, brother.
Yeah. Look, would you guys have rather us not made it Biden and Putin?
Biden.
Biden blast.
Putin grinned. Looks like I don't need to sweet talk anymore, do I? She said, you know what I'm here for. So, would you help me or not? She asked with her head slightly tilted, anime. Hurrah, weaponized child labor, says David Gordon.
I'd rather not get pulled into a human war.
Biden said, shutting.
Oh, I get it. They're lizard people.
Biden said, sitting down, knowing full well that Putin. No, I'm entertained. Keep it up, says Ash Williams. Thank you. Knowing full well that Putin would not take well to being called human. Putin's eyes darkened.
I am a god compared to you.
I am nothing like that rotten human race, she snapped. Her father was once a human. Her sister wasn't. Her mother was. I don't understand how this biology works. Her brother wasn't. She wasn't.
What if they be like
either. Oh, there's a joke. There's a real joke there, but I'm not going to say it. And she'll never be one. Biden looked at her with unreadable eyes. Yeah, there aren't words in them.
Why come to me? Surely with Kim Jong-un and your pet, you have everything you need to start your little war. Why drag an old Democrat into things?
I like that you said old Democrat, but at the same time, Joe Biden describing himself as a cursed god is also fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought I should change. Why drag a cursed god into things?
What's that meme where Joe Biden? It's like Joe Biden out of nowhere confirms that he is not a Wendigo.
Oh yeah, I think he said I think he said it as a joke once on stage or something.
I don't think that was real. Like, I think that was a meme.
That wasn't real?
I don't think so.
I wish it was real.
Yeah, I do too. It'd be fucking hilarious. Well, Biden, I don't want a little war. I want a world war, smiled Putin as she waved her hands. One that will be written down in history for the future to see. That's usually what happens when you write something down.
I'm pretty sure they write down small wars
This
too.
is true. Well,
I don't think the Spanish-American War was a huge war.
We have documentation about a war over buckets. Like it's not good.
Yeah, a war over fucking soccer.
That shit was crazy. 2 countries went to war over a soccer game. What the fuck, South America? That wasn't South America. That was Central America.
Central America.
Yeah, fucking,
So what? Would you leash me to you like you did with Black Suit?
No, you have to say its funny name.
To Belarus. Belarus, dude.
Belarus, dude.
No one fucking cares about him. Have me sit and roll over.
I don't know his fucking name to be.
I'm gonna look up the leader of Belarus right now, just to fucking
that guy. The one.
Yeah. The one that is afraid of joining the war because he's gonna get fucking killed if he does.
Yeah, he get his ass kicked like everyone else that's joined. The war over a bucket didn't happen over a bucket. It didn't happen. I'm sorry. Why would you tell me this? Fuck you.
Fuck you, whoever ruined it.
I meant that as a joke. You're very cool, Anthony.
Okay, I was kind of right. It's Alexander Lukashenko.
Oh, I like the name Alexander. Damn it.
Let's call him Lukashenko.
Yeah. All right. Did you read your thing?
Yeah.
Tempting. But no. You're more like a bird. You forget things very easily. If you were my pet, I would have you clipped. I would have clipped your wings and chained you to a cage. Not in the cage. Like to the cage.
Yeah.
The young girl Putin met years ago. Oh wait, no. The young girl. The
Biden.
realization the young girl Biden met years ago was no longer existent in the cold, calculating mastermind that stood before her now.
Oh wait, I don't think this actually might not be Putin.
Putin didn't leash.
Mastermind.
What? Yeah,
The mastermind.
Bumbling moron. Putin didn't leash Lomachenko or what? That's the boxer. Lomachenko's the boxer. Because Putin was still a little girl when she met him, and the demon grew quite close to her. Biden just looked at her.
Leave.
Don't tell me what to do, Biden. Putin's tone of voice was that of someone who was a bit challenged.
I am not your pet, Putin. I'm not your damn puppet. I'm giving you a chance to walk away before I hurt you. I suggest you take it.
Putin huffed. Fine then. Anzu knew she had no chance of winning against against Biden without both Lukashenko and Kim Jong-un at her side. So now she would retreat, and that is World War III. That was garbage.
That was only funny because we made it funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was boring. Once you make the characters fucking once you make the characters like political figures, the jokes write themselves. But as it was really boring. And oh my god, every comment is just like the author and their friend jerking each other off. Okay. Apparently, these are characters made by like 5 different people, so that's fun.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything in these comments to read.
Yeah, it's all lame. That story was pretty lame.
Do you want to read the fucking comments as if they're talking about the political figures?
You know what? Let's read at least one. Yeah, let's read the third one. I'll read the third one.
Okay.
Uwu face torturing Biden though. Me when I RP future Biden. When I roleplay future Putin. Oh my god. Putin is so evil. Wait, I'm RPing as Putin. ... So I'm evil. My life is a lie. Q's little sis entering, wondering if I went crazy. Holy Christ. Thing is torturing Biden is vicariously torturing myself. I wonder if I should be more worried about that. You should. Okay. Raptor X comments, unbased, unwritten pilled, very cringe, 0 out of 10 without
Yeah, there wasn't really. I mean, it was written decently.
I mean, it wasn't like the worst thing, yeah. But like
this person
time, it's
has
not
surprisingly good grammar.
It's not really a creepypasta, is it? It's kind of
it's like this is like this is a creepypasta in the same way like MCCP is a creepypasta.
Yeah. Zeros. At least MCCP fucking Slenderman shows up, you know?
Yeah. And Jeff.
Yeah, and Jeff. Oh, Sunday. Oh, Sunday.
Go to sleep.
People jerking each other off isn't that you guys, but nicer. Isn't that you guys, but nicer? Fucking damn, Pimp Demon. That was a fucking bomb you just dropped on me. Fuck you. But
Damn.
also, like, you're funny.
Ooh.
So stay in the chat.
Hopefully you're getting banned.
Yeah, die. Banned immediately. Kidding. All right, Link. Well, it's up to you now. Do you want to read another? There's two DeviantArt stories we could read, or we could read a Reddit story.
Which one do you think would be the funniest to save for last?
The Reddit story seems really funny, but the one creepypasta is called Silly Bunny Original Creepypasta in all caps. So you know that one's gonna be funny. There's this one, Lou, which is I think just Jeff the Killer. So we could read that.
Don't we normally save the Jeff the Killer ones for last, or does that not matter anymore?
Who fucking cares? No, we save Creepypasta OC origin stories for last. I think this is literally just a Jeff the Killer Creepypasta. Like,
Oh.
so you want to do Lou?
Yeah, let's just do Lou.
All right, cool. Lou by Shadowfan36, published. Holy Christ! April 23rd, 2012.
Oh my god.
It has 627 favorites, 378 comments, and 33,000 views. This might actually be like that fucking no, it's not. But this might be like one of the first fucking Lou creepypastas, because wasn't Jeff the Killer written in fucking 2012? Or at least published in 2012?
It was prior to 2012. It was fucking. This
I
is
mean,
old.
like, I mean the story Jeff the Killer, like the one everyone knows, was 2012, right?
I feel like it's a few years earlier.
When did
like 2010?
Okay, let me check this. When did fucking Mr. Creepypasta post about it? Because that's the real fucking thing. Because like, who gave a shit about fucking Jeff the Killer before fucking Mr. Creepypasta posted about it? I don't want to listen to fucking Mr. Creepypasta's shitty voice acting. November 2011. Okay, so 2011 is when Jeff the Killer came out. Okay.
This does predate homicidal Leo, though, right?
Oh, I think maybe, I don't know. Also, that puts into perspective God. All that shit with Jeff the Killer, from the original stories posting to like the need for a reboot, happened in like the span of 4 years. Like an encyclopedia's worth of fucking deep lore happened in like the span of like high school.
Jesus. The span of middle school plus high school.
Yeah, we went from wow, Jeff the Killer is really cool, to like Nina the Killer, to Jeff the Killer is now Two-Face in like the span of less time. So when are we getting another goddamn bomb of the bitch review?
Never.
Soon, hopefully. I guess I'll make one. I don't know. You know, here's the thing. It takes a long time to make those videos. It takes a lot of time. But I will make one soon. So don't worry your little head, Pimp Demon. It's coming.
Isn't there someone versus everyone you're supposed to be doing?
I'm never gonna fucking let it die. Okay, yeah, I'll make that one.
You should save that one for this Halloween, since you said you're gonna release it
last Halloween. Christ, that gives me like 4 months to make it. Shit, I gotta get going then. Cause that shit's all animation, so it's gonna be like it's gonna take me like 3 months. All right, anyway, Lou by Shadowfan36, April 23rd, 2012, 627 favorites. You know, just Pimp Demon is yelling at me to stop being lazy. No, and I'm moving on. Lou
banned.
banned. Ever since Jeff the Killer had left his home many years ago, no one had dared go near his old house, not even the police.
Just
I don't
fucking
think that's how police work.
Dude,
There.
I don't know. I'm scared. There's a psycho killer in there.
Wait, look! Therefore, the bodies of his parents and his brother Lou had been untouched, decomposing, rotting away in the house that was once so happy.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works at all.
That's. I don't think. I think that's how that happens. Also, it was not a very happy house. There was maybe like a day of them moving into the house where it was kind of happy, and then Lou got arrested, and,
Yeah.
and then a whole bunch of other shit happened. Like they were only in that house for like 5 days, like oh, maybe a month before Jeff went fucking bonkers.
That went fucking crazy.
Woo, wacky.
Oh, Jeff. You
Jeff
fucking
was
idiot.
Jeff was 19 years old. That's not how
forgot.
old he was. That is.
Got the last sentence of the last
Oh
paragraph.
yeah. Now it reminded the town of nothing but what had happened all those years ago. Okay.
Yeah, because the smell.
Wait, is
Like,
Jeff's full name now Jeff the Killer? Like his middle name is the and last name Killer.
Yeah.
The walls are full of blood. I love you guys. Jeff was 19 years old when that happened. No, he was not. He was 12. No, he was 13. Randy was 12.
no, they're saying he's 19 now.
Nope. Jeff was 19 years old when he happened. Oh, wait, no. Yep, you're right.
Back to the house.
So wait, 6 years passed and he's not caught or killed or murdered. Or he doesn't
fucking
die of infection from his stupid fucking eyeballs.
No, dude, Slender Man gave him
Super
iodine.
Slenderman gave him iodine. Jeff was 19 years old when he happened upon the house again. He had been killing people nationwide and had traveled wherever the flow of blood would take him. It's an inefficient form of travel. What?
Oh, crap. They didn't leak as much as I thought they would. I gotta find another one before I can move.
Today it lured him back to the neighborhood. He saw the house he once lived in. And you do the Jeff voice because you're so much better than me.
Well.
He said, somewhat surprised.
If it isn't me old home.
He ran to the door and opened it and called into the house.
Mummy. Daddy. I'm home.
He ran to the door. Oh, wait. He laughed, knowing no living human being was still in the house. Good perception there, fucking Jeff.
Oh, Jeff. Good job, Jeff. You put 2 and 2 together.
2 + 2 = 2.
Actually, maybe realistically, there's not be anyone there.
Realistically, they would have sold the house, but also realistically, the police would have shown up there. So I guess this isn't a realistic place.
I guess Jeff found out that no one went in the house. It was probably the smell.
Yeah.
The smell was telling him that no one cleaned up the bodies.
And Jeff's just like, oh, why the fuck didn't they clean these people up?
Oh, God.
9 years.
Who would leave a perfectly good meal lying around?
Shut up. Today it lured him back to the neighborhood. Yeah, where the fuck? He laughs, yeah. All his old electronics and drawings were still scattered on the floor.
It's got his fucking Game Boy Advance.
His homework assignments from when he was in the hospital. Wasn't he in like a full body cast? Sorry, kid. I know you've only been in this school system for like 3 hours, but you still have to do this final.
I think they meant to say like his makeup work.
Oh yeah, I guess maybe. Jeff rolled high on it.
To this blind kid. Hey,
Yeah,
you still gotta do your homework.
Nationwide. I'm sorry, but how does he travel nationwide? How is that possible?
I guess blood's a very effective way of traveling.
He's traveling on a boat on the Blood River. Killed so many people and made a Blood River.
Have you ever fucking in Greek mythology, Achilles like blocked the whole river with dead bodies? It's just that with blood.
It's the opposite of that with blood. He made a river with blood.
Oh yeah, sorry.
His homework assignments from when he was in the hospital were on the dining room table collecting dust. What's more, I love that. What's more, the TV was still on. What?
Huh?
It's been 9 years. They didn't turn the TV off. They didn't turn off the power.
They were so scared. They're like, should we just keep putting power there? What if he comes back for us?
Wait, also, wasn't everybody asleep in the story? Why was the TV on anyway? Did Jeff kill? Did Jeff kill his family? That was like, oh, The Sopranos is on.
Oh, it's Breaking Bad.
He went downstairs and started watching Game of Thrones.
Walter White is literally me.
Jeff True Hatred Vibes. No, it's True Haterid. You gotta spell it right.
Wow, I read ahead, and I think we're gonna have to like check the time period.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about, but Office of Electronics collecting dots. Once more, the TV was on. He was surprised the electric company hadn't cut off the electricity yet. So am I, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe they just.
You think that's gonna be a plot point?
Maybe they had just decided to ignore the state of this old house. That is not how that works, man. Abandoned buildings don't just keep having power because no one wants to
people haven't paid the electricity bill in like 6 years. Should we like cut it off?
No, there was murders there.
No.
Also,
ghosts need power.
Also, Raptor X has commented, Jeff watched some Big Bang Theory.
Oh, I love young Sheldon.
Oh, Bazinga. Oh, I love when Sheldon says that. It's so funny.
Love when Sheldon is an asshole and is condescending.
God, that show's the worst. I'd rather be watching the fucking Big Bang Theory than reading this, though, to be honest. Yeah. Not saying much, but maybe they just Jeff kicked off his shoes and plopped down on the dusty old couch. It smelled like an old book now. Okay.
Or it's like you can smell anything over the dead bodies.
Yeah. Over the overwhelming scent of rot.
Actually, would they smell anymore at this point? Would they be just like
years? 6 years, they'd probably just be skeletons. Like Jeff goes upstairs and a skeleton pops out.
Oh no! Someone turned me parents into skeletons.
Also, there's versions of Jeff Killer who's like so delusional that he doesn't even realize he murdered his family. I like how this Jeff Killer is lucid enough to know that like, oh yeah, I fucking murdered my parents. That was funny as fuck.
Hello.
Hello.
XD.
Something hard hit the back of his head as he laid down. That's funny. He sat up to see what it was, and it was just an old NES controller. NES. Jeff the Killer was born in 1975.
Yeah, he was more of the fucking 90s.
Now, this would be 80s, wouldn't it? NES?
Well, the NES came out in the 80s, but I'm assuming like, it's supposed to be, like, if it's old, then it would be probably like the 90s by that point.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
Oh, I love James Rolfe.
He's gonna take you back.
I really do think like James Rolfe is a major reason for like why people on DeviantArt and stuff like still mention the NES.
I think it's just like, I don't know if it's that or if it's that the NES was like one of the most revolutionary video game devices ever.
I mean, it was, but why pick the NES over like the Wii
That's true.
or
Lou's
the
skeleton
GameCube
appears.
even?
Lou's skeleton appears. Hello, brother.
I would much rather fucking blue skeleton appears. I got a bone to pick with you.
Just start shooting. Just start shooting a gun.
I would fucking much
You
rather
recall
that.
that before
Child.
bedtime, before his smile ever even existed, Jeff and Lou had played a round of Super Mario, Super Mario Bros. A memory came into his mind at that very moment. Jeff was laughing.
Oh, Lee, I'm so glad I survived that fire.
He said to his older brother. Oh, I guess Lou's older than this one.
Lou's the older one?
Oh, I gotta do racist Shogun voice. Ugh, I feel fantastic. That is so much worse than I thought it was going to be.
Alright, we gotta talk about the problem with Bioman 12.
I think I might be able to go to school tomorrow. Oh, that's still Jeff. Never mind. I did that completely.
Just hijacked.
I didn't need to do that at all.
You just randomly felt like being racist.
Yeah. All right, you read it, and then I'll
I feel fantastic. I think I might be able to go to school tomorrow.
Lou chuckled a little, worried for his brother. Jeff, don't get ahead of yourself.
Wait.
What?
Wait, so this is implying Jeff got back from the hospital, played Super Mario Bros, and then killed his family.
like between getting like losing his mind at the hospital and murdering his parents, he sat down with Lou and played some SNES.
This is before he carved the fucking smile into his face.
Jeff, don't get ahead of yourself. You still need to rest. Jeff interrupted him.
And we will go together, I promise.
Promise. Jeff had never recalled breaking a promise before that night. Haha, he murdered him.
That's why he dragged Lou's dead body to the school.
He was arrested immediately. He shook the memory out of his head. However, there was still someone he wanted to see. Jeff got off the couch and started for the stairs.
Oh, Lou, brother dear.
He called. Of course, there was no reply because he's a skeleton.
What if Lou became Ghost Rider?
That'd be so fucking funny.
I would fucking. This is my favorite.
Jeff is about to open the door. It gets kicked down. I'm here for your soul. It's a fucking Ghost Rider.
Jeff the Killer, your sins are innumerable.
Instead of a motorcycle, he has a flaming bicycle.
He has a fucking flaming tricycle.
He's a flaming skateboard. I am absolutely shocked we haven't gotten a skateboard riding Ghost Rider. Oh, where the fuck was I? Oh. He reached the door with a sign that read Lou's room. Jeff and Lou were very stupid. No entry unless you knock. So, respecting his deceased brother's wishes, Jeff knocked thrice on the door, then barged right in. Shoulder back.
How you been?
How you been since I murdered you?
Alright, you're still dead.
He asked the bloody corpse that lay on the floor. There's no way. There's no way it still has blood on it. The blood would not exist anymore.
Yeah, the green and fucking black corpse.
It's green and black. It somehow has a scarf on it. Somehow he has it. The knife was still in Lou's chest. His eyes remained open. No, they would not exist.
Yeah, you wouldn't have. I think like eyes are one of the first things that fucking rot away.
and his chin and lips were stained with blood, they also wouldn't exist. Okay, yeah, let me look this up. When do you become a skeleton?
How long does it take for a human body to become a skeleton?
How long does it take a body to become a skeleton? 3 weeks to several years. It's been 6 years. He's definitely a
Also,
fucking skeleton.
they're exposed to the elements,
Yeah, how
technically.
long does it take? Generally
Instead.
speaking, it takes 10 to 15. So I guess he would still have something on him. I doubt he would have lips, though.
You want to have blood.
Yeah, he would have blood. How long does it take to body decompose? Da, da, da. I love that this is something I have to research now to make fun of this fucking story. Your body skin green about 18 hours after death. I don't care about all this shit. Tell me when it's a skeleton. Whatever. Yeah, he should not have lips anymore. But basic ballpark, he's not he's a fucking skeleton at this point. The knife was still in Lou's chest. Impossible. Uh,
He didn't take it with him.
I guess not. Oh, Randy, Keith, and
Yep.
Troy are the new Ghost Riders. However, Troy is the skateboard. Good bad creepypasta reference. We don't get many good bad creepypasta jokes anymore. That was a good one.
It's like fucking. It's in the fucking Ghost Rider movie where the fucking horse is a skeleton.
He's just Troy. It's just a fat guy. He doesn't even
skeleton.
He doesn't even look fat anymore because he's a skeleton, but he's just.
No, he's big boned.
Where the fuck was it? Okay, yeah, his body looked dry and gray, dead as a doorknob. Jeff laughed.
Oh, bro, you don't look so good. You need to go outside, get a life.
Touch some grass. Jeff
You
laughed.
donate all your money to VTubers.
Wait, Jeff laughed, rolling on the floor and banging his fist on the carpet. It wasn't that funny, Jeff. Come on.
Cringe Reddit user.
Cringe Reddit user. Lou didn't move. Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to. Jeff's laughter slowly began to fade. With tears of joy in his eyes, he looked at his dead brother again. Suddenly, something came over Jeff. It was a warm wave of affection that seemed to wash over his body and eliminate some of his insanity. That's how that works, right? You could just forget about it for a minute.
I've been cured. What the hell did I do?
All those pussies in mental asylums just need to try a little harder.
All those fucking people in mental asylums just cope.
Cope. No,
harder.
Cope harder. Other than these are jokes, by the way. I don't actually think these things.
These are jokes.
Do not sue me. Other than
not,
this one, yeah.
If you guys feel disgusted by this, please donate to my Patreon.
Other than the smile carved into his cheeks, Jeff's actual smile faded. His sanity in this universe is just like allergies. Thanks, Raptor. His eyes widened in horror as he saw what he had done to Lou. He even doubted what he saw was real at first. Oh, yeah, it's you. It's you. He whispered. He crawled up to the corpse and shook it.
Come on, Lee. Wake up.
He is a skeleton, brother.
His fucking head falls off.
It's just like his jaw goes slack for a second and falls off. I'll fix you, Lou.
Don't worry, Lou. I got the glue.
Did you mean for that to rhyme?
No, but it worked out.
Lou's body was cold and it didn't move other than a few drops of cold, dark blood springing up from the knife in his heart. That's not how that happens.
This isn't funny.
Jeff began to scream.
Come on, get up, wake up!
It started to drift into Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm not gonna lie. Jeff shook Lou violently. Lou's eyes rolled in the back. He doesn't. What? Author, we keep going over this. He would not have eyeballs anymore.
Author, he is decomposed.
Lou's eyes rolled into the back of his head. Jeff started to laugh and cry at the same time.
This isn't a joke at all, is it? Isn't it? This is all just a joke, isn't it? Sorry.
It's all good. He said,
Yeah. You're just pulling a trick on me. You're not dead. I missed stabbing your stomach. You survived and pretended to be dead just so I wouldn't come back for you. You're just asleep right now, is all. Yeah. And when you wake up, you'll say, surprise, I got you good, Jeff. And then you'll laugh and I'll laugh with you, just like old times.
Then you'll laugh and I'll laugh and the toaster will laugh and I'll shoot.
And I'll shoot the toaster.
Same brain. The toaster will laugh. That was such a good setup for that joke. Oh, continue. What, did you get to the like old times part?
Yeah.
Okay. He shook Lou as hard as he could.
All you have to do is wake up.
Lou didn't move. Jeff suddenly realized he had killed his only brother who loved him unconditionally. He held the body
Jeff, you're fucking stupid.
You're just a moron, Jeff.
No wonder you. This is what happens when you drop out of school in like 7th grade.
Hi, Kenzie.
Hey, Kenzie.
Ash, Anthony, you gotta stop because I looked over and your comment cuts the Lou's skeleton. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, closest family member and sobbed into the bloody chest as he cried. He whispered,
I'm so sorry, Lee.
okay, groundkeeper Willie. Later that evening, Jeff dragged Lou's body into the backyard and got the shovel from the garage.
Oh, now you're gonna bury him.
Jeff dug a grave for Lou. Not his mom or dad, though, you know. Fuck them. Hi, Shadier. Or Shadier. We're reading the worst Jeff the Killer thing ever. That's a lie. But it's pretty bad. Jeff is burying Lou after finding his corpse after like 6 years, so like it's a skeleton, but like the author does not acknowledge that like it's a skeleton. Okay. Jeff dug a grave for Lou, wrapped his brother's body in a blanket, and lowered it into a shallow hole. Before he covered Lou's body with the dirt again, he laid something onto his body. It was a picture Jeff had drawn in kindergarten of him and Lou as stick figures. It is deep and dark cringe, yes. Holding hands with a heart above them. That's the gayest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry, Jeff. Gayest fucking thing. In a small what?
Nothing. I was just laughing what you said.
Oh god, this is fucking cringe. In a small child's handwriting, it read, you want to read this?
I love your big brother.
With all the ease backwards.
This is fucking Manny from Tired Wimpy Kid.
It's Greg. Craig killed Jeff.
Greg killed Roderick.
That makes the story so much funnier. Jeff proceeded to toss the dirt. Oh, yeah. Once the apartment was with his older brother, Jeff proceeded to toss the dirt onto Lou. When he was completely covered, Jeff made a small tombstone out of an old brick that had fallen off the house as it decomposed with time. It's been
so the
years.
fucking house is decomposing, but not the bodies.
Also, the power is still on. Bricks are literally falling off the house and the power still works.
No, they still got blood. They look like they were just stabbed.
Oh Christ! Look at this stupid shit. Oh shit! Is this the fucking version? It's Jeff Anderson, the one that like is fucking it's Wolverine.
No,
Oh
that's
no,
like
that was David. I forgot.
Jeff. I forgot what his last name was.
Jeff Hardy or something, and his brother David. Whitewashed.
So this also brings up the question. This also brings up though Jeff's real name is Jeff Anderson according to the story, and that just does not have a good ring to it.
That does not know. I mean, Jeff Woods doesn't sound particularly good either, but
Yeah,
it's you know what? I think it's the name Jeff. Jeff is just a really bad name. Jeff, Jeff the Killer.
Jeff Jefferson.
Jeff Jefferson. How many people are still named Jefferson? Have you ever met someone named Jefferson?
No,
Damn.
wait.
There's no way Lou is short for Lewis. I refuse. He's just like Paul. He's just.
Oh my God, this is Doug Walker.
No, it's Linkara, you dingus.
Killing Kara.
Doug Walker killed Linkara.
So hard. Also, this confirms that the latest fucking Lou died was 2009.
Okay, yeah, let's read. Let's get to this.
Yeah, let's just.
House. He wrote in Sharpie. You know, always great and legible on a fucking brick. Lou Anderson, 99X 199X 2200X. Rib brother. Oh, okay. So it takes place in the same continuity as Mega Man. Cool.
Yeah, it's Mega Man. This is Mega Man X.
Knife Man. Mega Man, yeah, it's not Knife Man. Oh wait, is Knife Man? Knife Man is a character in fucking Mega Man, isn't he?
Maybe I know Swordsman is. I know Metal Man is.
That Knife Man. Knife Man sounds like someone from fucking Mega Man. And put it on the head of the.
There's Cut Man.
Cut Man, that's who I was talking about. The guy with the buzzsaws, the cool one.
That's Metal Man. You think Metal Man's the one with the buzzsaws? Cut Man's like the lamer version of Metal Man.
Oh yeah, Cut Man's the one with fucking scissors that hate.
Yeah.
He's lame. That's why they hate him. Anyway, Jeff retreated inside as it began to rain. He couldn't go anywhere as long as the rain was this heavy. He would melt.
He would fucking.
He's a witch. So he decided to stay one more night at his old house. He went to his room and slipped under the covers to rest. Rest, but not sleep. He hadn't slept in years. He couldn't. He had no eyelids. Thanks for pointing it out. Fuck. Thanks for saying it all there. I'm glad someone acknowledged it. Also, you would be dead. Let's ignore the fact you would be dead because you fucking cut your lips open. And ignore the fact you would be dead because you would be blind because you have no eyelids. You cannot not sleep for like 3 years. Let alone 6. You can barely not sleep for like 3 weeks. You would just
No, Maya, what you don't understand is that this is part of the creepypasta cinematic universe. He got the gas from the Russian sleep experiment.
Shut your mouth. I'm so mad that fucking shitty Slenderman movie didn't do better because I know for a fact the fucking like end credit scene of Slenderman 2 would have been like, well, I guess I gotta join the party, and then it would have been like a dramatic reveal of Jeff the Killer standing in like an alleyway looking at Slenderman's photo on a fucking billboard or something.
Well, looks like someone needs a good night's sleep.
Bad to bone.
Burn to the bone. Burn.
Stupid. I feel like we're gonna get copyrighted if we keep doing the ah, fuck, where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, you can't go outside because you know he's a witch. He went to his room and slipped under the covers to rest. Yeah, rest, not sleep, because he got pilots. So he lay there, thinking about how Lou must have felt to see Jeff above him with that knife. Much to his surprise, Jeff was terrified. Whoa. Fucking Morbius moment, says Raptor.
Jeff and time.
Slenderman will appear and say to Jeff, "Do you think you're the only one?" Stupid. Can we please, someone please? I need a fucking Jeff. I need like a creepypasta cinematic universe. I know cinematic universes are stupid and all of them fail except like Marvel for the first 10 years and now it's failing. Um, except the MonsterVerse. The MonsterVerse is still working. Let's go. Godzilla supremacy.
That's like 3 movies.
It's fuck you.
4, actually, my bad.
4 and kill yourself.
Yeah, it's still working because they haven't fucking done anything with it.
Still better than the fucking DCEU.
Oh, yeah.
The DCEU is the most funny fucking thing that's ever happened in movie history.
Alright, we need to finish this bio.
Just the what?
We need to finish this.
We do. We still have 2 more stories.
Yeah.
Alright, where the fuck was it? Oh, yeah. Jeff was terrified. All of a sudden, he heard glass break downstairs. Jeff sat up in bed and grabbed the knife on his bedside table to protect himself.
Who's there?
He screamed. No reply. Just the refrigerator door opening. He could definitely hear that from upstairs.
One time someone thought to fucking burglarize his house.
Hello, Vince 12. Here's to the motherfuckers in black box medication. Here's to the grudges. Here's holding grudges. Got my attention. Seeking ideations. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm guessing that's a quote, but yeah. Glad you're here, brother. Anything is better than the DCEU. This is true, David. What the fuck? Yeah, it must be a burglar, Jeff thought as he grabbed his fucking cannon. His flintlock revolver.
Grabbed his fucking...
Grabbed his musket. Just as the founding fathers intended. He ran downstairs with his knife in hand. Just as he was about to thrust the knife into whoever had broken in, he stopped cold at the threshold of the kitchen. There, in the middle of the kitchen, was a blue, glowing figure. It's a ghost. Slenderman making a sandwich.
Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan shuts up. I am tired of this world. He just evaporates Jeff the Killer.
You live.
It had no specific features about it, other than it seemed like just a glowing mist. Jeff pointed his knife at the mist and shook.
What are you? What are you?
He started dancing. He started shaking his ass. The mist seemed to turn to face Jeff, but not change or do anything otherwise.
Howard, show me who the hell you are.
Jeff screamed at the mist. Schizophrenic. Just as he said that, the mist began to grow until it was 6 feet high. Lou's height. Wow, he's tall.
Okay, that's a fucking tall ass middle schooler, however Lou was supposed to be.
I mean, he had to be in middle school because Jeff was like 13. So,
yeah.
And they went to the same school. So yeah, Jeff and Lou would be like maybe a year apart because he was 13. So Lou at most would be like 13 or 14.
He was older in this story, so he'd be like a freshman in high school.
Yeah, but they went to the same school.
Oh yeah, so that would mean like Lou's about to graduate. He'd be like 8th grade.
Yeah, he'd be 8th grade. He'd be a 14-year-old in 8th grade, and he'd be 6 feet tall. He'd be a fucking titan. Like, it's actually more impressive that Jeff was able to kill him.
They call me David on my side.
Shook its head, letting its hair fall to its shoulders, same length of hair Lou had. Then it opened its eyes. They were blood red. As soon as its eyes opened, the blood flowed from its nose, its eyes, nose, mouth, ... and a stab in its chest. The figure spoke. This story is fucking 12 years old, Vince, or 11 years old. It's from 2011. It's like from 2012. It's real old.
Yeah.
Lou. Oh yeah, Shogun voice. Oh, hello, brother. Jeff's mouth fell agape, and he dropped the knife, his eyes filled with tears.
It's really you.
The ghost nodded. It's still you. Link?
What else must I say?
Lou.
I already said Lou.
Oh.
Beginning of that time?
Yeah, that's I didn't hear before. Jeff cried as he ran to the figure, knowing what Jeff was going to do. Lou solidified himself as best he could. I guess it is just Lou now. And Jeff was able to wrap his arms around his brother and cry into his shoulder. Lou petted the back of his killer. That's a weird way to say that. And whispered, "Shush, it's okay." Jeff cried louder.
It's okay. It's far from okay.
Jeff shivered with sorrow.
I'm so sorry, Lee. I didn't mean to kill you. I just missed sanity. I couldn't help it. I had to kill. I couldn't see who was in front of me when I was killing.
Yes, you did.
I didn't know where my feet were taking me.
What?
All I knew was I had to kill. I didn't even know I killed you until later on. Even then, I was just too insane to mourn. So I just left you. Oh God, Liv, you must have been so scared. And I did this to you.
Jeff touched the stab on his brother's chest.
I'm sorry, Lee. It wasn't my fault.
What?
It wasn't my fault I got this way. It was those bullies. Those heartless bullies who sent you to JDC and changed my sanity and appearance. Randy, Keith, and Troy. Those idiots. They're the ones who made us like this.
Okay, Jeff. I know you're having your big moment here. I'm gonna let you finish, but he had his he was already having the strange feeling before he met Keith and Troy and Randy. Like he was already a fucking crazy person beforehand.
No, the real fucking culprit is Billy. He didn't have the fucking feelings before he got invited to that birthday party.
Billy was Slenderman in disguise.
Billy's
Billy.
That fucking rage.
Billy, that bastard.
Billy.
You.
I should have known.
The true mastermind behind Jack the Killer. Billy, the child. Billy the kid.
It just fucking zooms out to an office with Billy's like looking all evil, like clacking his fingers together. So I finally found out, Jeffrey.
Please keep going.
Oh, sorry. I remember what the fucking last name of Jeff was from the Betty Kruger thing.
Oh God, what was it?
It was fucking Keaton.
Yeah, because we made a Batman joke. Moving on.
By the way,
Oh yeah. Sorry. I can't wait to see that stupid Flash movie.
I didn't want this to happen, Lee. Honestly, I was hoping we were going to live and be able to watch each other grow up and see our families. Like how the fucking officer cuts him off.
Jeff's kept rambling on like this, explaining why he thought this wasn't fair and how it was all the. Oh, come on, guys. It's the S and then the fucking what's it called? Apostrophe, and then you don't have to put anything after it. It's not whatever. Fault that all
you were doing so.
Then it was all the boys' faults, then all his fault, then all the parents, then their parents' fault, and all his fault again. Then Smack! A hard hand hit Jeff across the head. Hit him right in the dome. Jeff lost balance and fell to the floor. Fucking hell of a right hand. He's fought like a fourth dimensional being. He looked up at Lou, who
That's
gazed down at him.
6 foot tall.
Yeah, Lou wasn't happy. Stop! Ordered Lou. Jeff shrank away and became quiet. Lou sighed. I know it wasn't your fault. It was definitely your fault. What the fuck am I saying?
You literally killed me, you fucking asshole.
You stabbed me in the chest. That I know my brother Jeff, and my brother was not the one who killed me. He did. You definitely did, though. It's definitely you. Jeff's lower lip trembled and his face twisted into what appeared to be a happy grimace. Lou mounts him like Mark Goldman. Starts punching him.
It's like, here, drink this.
Jeff dies. Jeff hit his face in his hands and cried again. This is the most he had cried in many years, and in crying he felt his face, and the gaps in his cheeks, the leathery texture of his skin, most of all, the lack of eyelids. It'd be very apparent if he didn't have eyelids. He would feel it all the time.
God, I'm putting me fingers in my eyes.
The gap, yeah, desperately, Jeff scrambled to his feet and up the stairs. In the bathroom on the floor, where oh my god, where his mostly rotted chunks of cheek he had carved out many years. Wait.
Wouldn't be there
what do you
still.
Mean, chunks? What's your favorite creepypasta from 2013? Diego, I love you, bro. You keep coming into the chat and just asking me the most specific questions you could possibly think of. I have no idea which creepypastas came out in 2013. That was a fucking decade ago. I was a literal fucking 10-year-old. I was like 12 at the time.
Diego, don't listen to him. He's just hiding the fact that he was a Jeff the Killer fan.
I don't know what creepypastas came out in like 2013. Fucking
Mr. Mix.
My favorite's not Mr. Mix, that's for sure. Fucking The Showers. I'm sure that came out in 2013. That was pretty cool. There you go. There's your answer. The Showers.
Mr. Enter the Showers.
But okay, so he sees the chunks of his cheek. Why would there be chunks? Wouldn't it just be like he'd cut a line? Why would he cut like chunks of his cheek out? You know what I mean?
Maybe he couldn't do it all in one go.
Yeah, but like to make like a chunk, you would have to like fucking cut and then cut downwards and then back up again. I feel like it would be very counterproductive to the whole thing he was doing.
I think the better question is, why are they still there?
Yeah, that's true. Why hasn't like oh god, I went right back up to the top. Why is
it like a mouse and eat them?
That's exactly God. We say literally the same fucking brain cell. No, Candle Cove did not come out in 2015, brother. Candle Cove came out in like 2011 or something. Candle Cove is pretty fucking old, honestly. It's not like The Rake old or Ted the Caver old, but it's pretty old. Yeah, Vince 12 is backing up the showers. Fuck yeah, Vince. High five over the internet. Also, I think God's Mouth came out before before 2013, but God's Mouth is also really good, and people should read it more because it's funny. It's not funny, but it's good. Okay, yeah. Where the fuck were we? He carved out cheeks, yeah. Caps in his cheek. Where the mostly rotten chunks of cheek he had carved out many years ago. Just like rats and cockroaches and shit don't exist anymore because like the chunks of cheek are just there.
Even the rats fear Jeff.
He washed them off as best he could and got out a needle and some thread. He just has that in his fucking pocket. He said so. Oh, Diego, I'm gonna review Does anyone remember this old Cartoon Network ad on the channel? Just to not to give a spoiler, it's not the best. It could be better, and I'm gonna get into
It's
why.
certainly not.
I'm gonna get into why when I get into the review, which hopefully should be sooner rather than later. But I'm a very busy man. So
I have to take videos of crabs, dude.
what? Yeah, I have to. I
You
have to
take videos
record
of
videos
crabs.
of crabs. I'll send that to the fucking server so you guys understand that joke. Like violets, chunks of cheeks. Yeah, he washed them off as best as he could and got a needle and thread out. I guess he just has those in his pocket. Uh, chunks had dried and shrunken like jerky. Jeff ripped the cheeks out of his face. Oh, okay. So he. Oh, but it was no.
Back.
Yeah, I missed. I missed the line. He had charmed. Yeah, he put him back in his face and sobbed into the sink. He got out his spare knife he kept in his pocket and started for his leg to cut some skin out to replace his cheeks and eyelids. It's not, it's not a good idea, Jeff.
Jeff, I think there's an artery there, dude.
Diego, I literally just answered the question. I love this fucking guy. Diego's my favorite. So, what is your honest opinion of does anyone remember?
There you go. You're gonna have to be patient, man. I'm sorry, but you just have to wait.
David.
It will happen, though. It will happen.
David has responded. You mean you don't carry needle and thread with you everywhere you go? Sadly, I'm not like a D&D character. I don't just have shit in my pockets at all time.
What if you get into like an active knitting situation?
Well, fair enough, I suppose. I probably should carry one around. Okay, wait. He started for his leg to cut, but he couldn't carve any more into his body. He couldn't stand it. So much pain had been done. Jeff had killed everyone: his parents, his brother, complete strangers, everyone he'd met on his journey. Jeff made up his mind on what he won. Made up his mind that he wanted out. He's going. Okay, Jeff is going to fucking commit suicide. Awesome.
He's going to fucking kill himself.
He's going to jump off a fucking bridge. Awesome. I wasn't expecting this going into the story.
Oh my god, the Goatman Bridge.
He went back to the kitchen and got a bigger knife. Got the bigger knife he had before. He stood at the kitchen window. Yeah.
You know, I know we're kind of like ratting on this, but like, do you think? Wouldn't it be cooler if he went and got like his dad's gun?
This is why you get paid the big bucks, like why you should be paid the big bucks, because I didn't even fucking think about that, and that's a fucking dope idea. Like, also, like, everything's still in the house, so yeah, I guess they would still have the gun, you know.
So like the fucking ATF would show up and take it the second he died.
Also, Bio is really saying it'll be out when it's out. Yes, I am.
Well, the Power Rangers review will be out when it's out.
When the moon is really, really angry review will be out when it's out. I'm a busy man. I have to go to Comic Con.
Hey, work.
I have to work at a deli. Is that like the third time we've made the same joke today? Synergy.
It's back, everybody.
Synergy. That's what that is. Anyway, continuing forward. Yeah, he went downstairs, got a big knife. He stood at the kitchen window looking out at Lou's grave.
Wait up, bro.
He whispered.
I'm coming.
As he said this, he held the knife to his chest. There has to be a better way to do this than stab yourself in the chest.
Yeah, like getting his father's gun.
He was going to die the way he killed his brother. He had killed his brother. It's very impractical.
Oh my god, this takes fucking forever.
He was gonna do it the same way he did to kill his brother. Okay, so he's gonna stab himself in the chest 27 times.
He could live a while after getting stabbed in the heart.
Jeff felt the knife get knocked out of his hands. Lou stood / floated on the floor. steaming.
He's literally steaming.
Steaming in anger. Jeff, what are you doing? He lashed out at his brother.
I can't take it anymore, Lou.
Jeff cried.
I can't stand the thought of what I've done. There's only one way out, and that's with my final kill. My kill.
Lou restrained his brother in his arms. Calm down, he told Jeff.
Being a pussy, dude.
Don't kill yourself, you idiot.
Actually, no, kill yourself.
You probably should, yeah. You've murdered like 1 million people.
I don't tell many people to kill themselves, but like if Jeffrey Dahmer was in front of me, I'd tell him to kill himself.
Oh, this stream is definitely going down. This stream's definitely getting nuked.
Well, they don't fucking pay attention to you, by. Let's be honest.
Fair enough. He held Jeff by his shoulders and looked him straight in the eyes. Listen, Jeff. I understand that you killed me before because you were insane. Killing people makes your insanity. Killing people makes your insanity grow. That's how that works, right? Makes it happy, but it doesn't make it you happy. Like Lou, I think this is a little too late for fucking therapy, honestly.
Lou, I think this dude needs like the electric chair, not therapy.
Anthony Williams. Jeff looks at the skeleton of Lou, who's holding his father's gun. Hello, Jeff. Pumps the shotgun.
You're not allowed to kill yourself. I'm killing you. It's like the fucking Terminator, but he's not fucking metal.
I think Jeff has the balls to. I can't keep saying this on stream. I'm gonna get fucking delete. Susan's gonna appear before me and kill me. Oh wait, Susan's not here anymore, is she? I can fuck. Whatever.
It's another.
Some other bitch. Bundy, think about what you. Bundy, think about what you're doing for a second, says Vince Stahl. Thanks, Najee. Killing people, it doesn't make you happy. And I know becoming what I am now isn't going to make you happy either. You have the opportunity to do something I can't do anymore, Jeff. And that's live. Use this opportunity to change the world for the better. If killing is all you can do, even if killing is...
He's gonna go around and kill. He's turning into fucking Dexter.
Vince get Najee again. Gacy, it's not too late to turn things around. And Diego,
it's not too.
Christian, it's not too late. What is this, like fucking Naruto? He shows up. Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing, fucking Zodiac. What?
It's fucking Steven Universe.
Also, Diego once again comments because he's the best. So, you ever watched Death Battle or Epic Rap Battles of History? Guess we'd go.
Oh, Diego.
You're such a joy. I'm so glad you're a subscriber. Jeff only kills the bad people.
That's fucking Dexter. He's gonna fucking
Jeff, sorry, Link. I meant to say Link, not Jeff. It's your turn.
Also, I sent that picture of Lou and May, not Lou.
I fucking love that picture. I think we're just gonna have to kill this guy. Damn. And I'll make that the thumbnail. Anyway, it's your turn. It's your
turn. Jeff sobbed. Killing brings out nothing but sadness. I should have realized this sooner.
No, use your killing to benefit the world, not destroy it.
Yeah, there's this group called Wagner that needs help.
My face when Jeff My face when Ukraine deploys Jeff the Killer in Ukraine.
A good stream. I can't. The insanity will make me want to kill for fun again.
Then kill for fun, Jeff. Just do what makes you happy, you know? Just murder
That's a
people.
fucking 360 right there, Lou. Holy shit. You were just telling him not to kill the innocents.
That's all I want for you is to see my brother be happy. Go murder them hookers, brother. I know it makes you feel good. Hey, maybe someday you'll be like the next Jack the Ripper.
I'm pretty sure he's already surpassed Jack the Ripper if he's been there for fucking 6 years.
Jeff the Killer runs out of soldier and his knife gets shot in the neck. Jeff and Freddy fast forward to you, Ukraine. Sheesh, Jeff. Some people love that guy. Besides, yeah, some fucking crazy people love that guy.
This dude is very self-aware.
Besides, for some reason the ladies are into killers these days, huh? It's some sort of phase, I guess. But anyway, go out and do what makes you happy. Go out and kill. Lou put his gold hand on Jeff's heart. I'll always be. This is so fucking stupid. This is. Okay,
This is bad.
isn't
It's like
as
not as it was gonna be.
this isn't as offensive as like the story where a real life train accident was explained away as like suicide mouse fucking messing with electronics 60 years before he existed. But
Suicide Mouse was a fucking eldritch god.
but this is still like this has to be like top 5 most offensive we've read on the channel because this is fucking so. This is just like yes, go out and murder people.
This is like a South Park skit.
That's not a good thing, Vincent.
Have you seen the fucking the post-COVID special South Park thing episodes?
Yeah.
There's a fucking scene where Randy's in the middle of the weed fields and Sharon, fucking Shelly's ghosts come back. They're like, it's not your fault, Randy. It's all Stan's fault. Fuck Stan.
Also, Vince 12 has pointed out that Jack the Ripper murdered women via disembowelment. Some of them were pregnant at the time. Yes, he was a horrific human being. He was terrible, and being compared to him in any sense or like way is not a good thing. Like,
Yeah, you shouldn't want to be Jack the Ripper.
you should not want to be Jack the Ripper. Human error in following, human error in the lack of following the rules. Never forget. Never forget. Anyway, fucking yeah. I'll always be with you, and I'll support you no matter what choice you make, as long as it's not killing yourself. That's off limits. You are a fucking crazy person, Lou.
You are. This is. You know what this is?
What?
This is fucking Jeff's insanity, fucking subconscious trying to justify what he did.
Yeah, no. If it actually was, it's not. Clearly, this guy's just a fucking crazy person. This also is just a fucking moron. But if it really was like Jeff's like internal monologue trying to convince him that he, like doing this was okay because like his brother said it was okay, then that would actually be all right. But like, no,
Yeah.
that's clearly not what's happening right now.
Yeah, this isn't like the Homelander situation.
Anyway, it's you.
That's weird.
Don't kill yourself, or I won't be able. I won't let you play Super Mario Bros. With me in the afterlife, brother. You two are not going to the same place.
Wait, what the fuck did you do to get where Jeff is?
Where Jeff is going.
Did a lot of shit in Juvie, dude.
Even if he even existed, there's some people theorizing that it was random murders. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever.
There's so many theories to Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper. I don't want to talk about Jack the Ripper. He makes me angry. So let's continue. Almost as angry. The thing that makes me most angry thinking about Jack the Ripper is remembering that the Fate series made him a small anime girl. That makes me upset. Anyway, yeah, we won't be able to play Super Mario Bros. In the afterlife. Fuck, shut up. Jeff gasped as though that was a serious punishment. Jeff and Lou stared at each other for what seemed like hours. Then they started making out. Suddenly, Jeff stifled a chuckle. His chuckle began to grow into a laugh. As he laughed louder, his insanity began to grow again. He held his hand to the sky and laughed like the maniac he really was. He looked into Lou's eyes again.
You're right.
He
He
spoke.
spoke. I wouldn't want that at all. Okay, Lee. I'll make myself happy, and I won't kill myself. But first, you gotta do me a favor.
Anything, Lou said. Jeff smiled, the signature eternal smile of his, and poked Lou with one finger, then dashed away.
Tag, you're it.
This sucks. Lou smiled and floated after his brother, and his ghost.
Oh, you fucking killer.
Oh, you fucking serial killer. Goofy antics between the serial killer and his fucking victim. And the ghost and the killer played tag for a while, and then some video games until Jeff got tired of the video games.
I'm bored.
He groaned.
I'm gonna kill again.
And Lou looked outside and saw a blonde-haired girl with too many freckles on your face.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ.
He's gonna kill her.
He's a murderer, yeah. Jeff, he said, isn't that... Jeff looked at the girl Lou was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff said.
Ella, that girl who kept knocking the binders and papers out of my hands at school. Man, I hate her.
You were at this school for like 3 days. When the fuck did this happen?
Was he just fucking bullied into fucking Randy, Keith, and Troy and Ella?
Ella, completely separately, Ella was also a bitch to him.
Yeah.
But, okay, so again, the timeline of Jeff the Killer. They get there. One day, in the first day of being there, they meet Billy. I guess the next day, they try to go to school. Randy, Keith, and Troy are there. Punch, 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 punch. They go to school. They get back from school. Cops are there. Arrest Lou immediately. Take him away. I guess Jeff is sad for like a couple days, maybe a week. Let's give the benefit of a doubt and say a week passed. Then it was Billy's birthday. Jeff went to his fucking house, got jumped by the bully boys, set on fire, went to the hospital for like a fucking month, maybe. I don't know how long it takes to recover from a full fucking like 3rd-degree burn injury. He's there for like a month. Then he gets out, and then he murders his family. He doesn't go to school in between. He goes to school for maybe 3 days, maybe. And in that time frame, this Ella chick just like bullied him so much that he remembers her like 6 years later after losing his fucking mind. AKA, this Ella chick is probably like the most efficient fucking bully that's ever fucking existed. Holy shit. Alright. You know what? Let's finish this shit up. There's not much left.
Where the fuck was it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Lou raised eyebrow.
Yeah, Lou raised his eyebrow at his little brother. Well. Jeff smiled and took up his knife. He opened the door and stopped at the threshold.
Lee.
Yes, Jeff, Lou replied.
Once I step out this door and start killing again, I may not come back for a very long time.
I'll be right here waiting for you, brother. Jeff turned around and walked to the ghost of his brother, and hugged him one last time.
Love you, Lee. See you later.
Love you too, Jeff. See ya. Have fun. Lou called after. Lou called as Jeff rushed out the door. Then Jeff tackled Ella to the ground. Just immediately. He's on her immediately. Jeff tackled Ella to the ground and sent the knife right straight through her hideous mouth, killing her at once. Jeff looked through the window to see Lou was watching, to see Lou was proud of him. All he could see was black. Jeff sighed and walked away from the old house. Underground, wrapped in a blanket, soaking wet, with fresh rainwater that had just fallen, the cold, dead body of Lou, smiled. This sucked. Holy
Yeah,
shit. That was fucking awful. That was, for many reasons, that was fucking atrocious. Holy Christ. What are your thoughts, Link? Give me a couple.
there's things here that are actually interesting concepts,
Yeah.
but the problem is the person didn't put two and two together. He put two and three together.
You put two and one together and made five.
Yeah,
Like, okay.
like I do believe this. Like you're saying, it's one of the worst. There are parts that make me want to say that, but there are also parts that make me think like there's something more here than like uh
There's
the Michael
potential.
Burr story or the Hitler story.
I guess, okay. So, that brings into question the whole, like, fucking, don't worry, we're still gonna read the other two stories. I got all in the fucking night. Like,
Yeah,
if Link wants to, we can still read the other two. I'm still
Why?
I'm still pumped. I'm still ready to go. But I don't know. It kind of calls into question how we like fucking review. Like, are you good to go?
A little bit more.
You can do one more.
I, we can read one more and see how far like
Yeah,
what's
how
happening
late
after.
it gets. Because we're going on about 2 hours, but like we've done longer than 2 hours before. I guess it calls into question like how we like review these things because like sometimes the story isn't like too terribly written, but like it's so fucking like offensive and terrible that it's like, oh, this is automatically worse than a lot of things that are just like objectively poorly written. Like
Like
this. Oh, continue.
no, yeah. All I was gonna say was like I was mentioning when we were reading, like there are moments that should have just been replaced. Other
Yeah,
things, like it shouldn't have been Lou's actual ghost. It should have been like his subconscious trying to convince him.
yeah. If it was
Maybe,
his subconscious, it would be better. If it
yeah,
like some justification in his mind.
yeah. Maybe instead of like getting the bigger knife, get like his dad's gun.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Or maybe like just have it be that like the bodies aren't even there.
Yeah.
Like because Jeff's so fucking delusional, he walks into like a random house, thinks it's his old house, and like he imagines the fucking bodies of his family there.
Or maybe like even maybe the fucking house has been used again, and he just walks in and kills this random family,
Yeah, and then like
and he's like, "What are you doing in our house?"
yeah, here's the thing. Um, I don't know, cause like the it's pretty terrible use of like really serious concepts and like ideas like
Yeah.
Jeff the Killer tries to fucking kill himself. Like that was really poorly handled, and also this is like the fucking victim of this serial killer is like encouraging the serial killer to go out and murder more because like he's his brother. Like I
I'll
get
be
unconditional love, but like
I'll be happy for you no matter what you do. I don't know, man. If my brother was Hitler, I feel like
if my brother murdered me in cold blood, I think I'd be a little fucking pissed.
yeah. Like,
Okay, there's like 300 fucking comments if you want to like check some of those out.
I don't think we have time.
We don't, and also, holy shit,
Excellent.
they just Yeah, they're just people screaming and crying because, oh my god.
Why was I laughing? That was the best thing ever. Seriously though, why was I laughing the entire time? Because it's fucking funny. Sometimes. Or is it just that we made it funny?
What, the story?
Yeah, was the story really that funny, or did we just make it funny?
It was pretty funny, honestly, just by itself. It was kind of funny. But, I mean, we definitely didn't. We didn't help make it serious. Like,
I feel like the my best joke of that was like the Billy joke.
Billy did.
Billy's the fucking mastermind.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that was bad. Was that worse than World War II? World War III Begins? Kinda, honestly, yeah.
I'd say it's definitely more cringe.
Yeah, that's true. It's more cringe. It was really
Fucking-
cringe now that I think about it.
The only thing that saved like World War III was us.
Yeah, it was making jokes about it. Okay. So yeah, that was bad. Do you want to read either Silly Bunny original creepypasta or go to Reddit and read They Call Me Demon?
Do you want to say the Reddit one for the last one and group all the deviant ones together?
Sure. You know what? Let's go with that. Oh God, Silly Bunny might be long.
Yeah, they're both pretty long.
Yeah, that's fair. You want power through Silly Bunny?
Shit. We can try. This was fucking posted in 2022.
Oh yeah, fucking juxtaposition. This one is like literally almost 10 years older than the other one.
This is literally almost a decade older than that.
Yeah. Jesus. All right. You want to try it?
Let's go. Cracks knuckles.
Silly Bunny original creepypasta by them, the mysterious writer, the dark author.
Should I do the voice that I was
yeah,
playing on?
Of course you should. Oh, I thought you meant the dark author.
No.
9 comments,
The other one.
3,800 views. Let's fucking get it. Justin 97. Subject: I had these nightmares about a demented man in a bunny suit. Coming right the fuck into it. All right.
Hey, can I read, Justin?
Yeah, sure.
Should I read like where it starts, or is?
Yeah, just read the subject thing, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, this is a bunch of subjects. That's how it's working.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
I had these nightmares. About a demented man in a bunny suit. I was randomly pursuing through these forums and stumbled upon this. One, talking about childhood nights. Sorry.
Childhood nights. Yep. Childhood nights.
It triggered an old memory of mine
Oh, Christ.
and thought I would share it. I don't usually comment or post stuff like this, but I felt like I needed to because it scared me so damn much as a kid. I know this sounds cliche as shit,
It does.
but I would get into bed, close my eyes, and when they opened again, Crooked Hillary right there. I wasn't in my bedroom anymore.
I hadn't realized you were doing a Trump. I thought you were just doing an idiot voice. Crooked Hillary was right there in my room, guys.
I know this sound. Sorry, I read that. I wasn't in my bedroom anymore. I was in this weird school.
Oh no.
I think it was a Japanese or Korean school. I don't know.
Shut up.
Didn't seem like any school in America to my knowledge. It was the freakiest shit though.
Yeah, no, Japanese schools are known for being terrifying.
The school looked like it was all sketches and scribbles.
What?
No color at all. Just black and white everywhere.
What are you talking about?
It was like I stepped into a sketchbook that belonged to a kid in need of crackers. What?
In what? In need of crack.
Need of what?
It looks like I.
I'm sorry, I was reading it as the wrong present. Well, to a kid in need of crack or something.
So wait. Doctor Stat. This kid, he's going into shock. Quickly, nurse. Give him the crack. Give him
What is this? Why is this related to fucking Little Shop of Horrors?
Oh, just keep going, please.
Are all the lines? We're not even just crazy, overlapping pencil or ink lines everywhere, making up everything from the walls to the floor to the furniture. Everything.
That is indeed what was implied in the sentence beforehand.
But that's not the scary part.
Ho ho.
The first time I went in, I was confused by where I was. I looked around, all around me, taking it all in. But I didn't even take a step before I heard it. The chanting. Happy Bunny, Happy Bunny, Happy Bunny. Over and over again, ringing in my ears.
This
The
sucks.
same two words. It was like some demented choir of all, I think, children's voices singing it. But it wasn't so loud that all I could hear. But it was so loud that that's all I could hear.
Sorry, guys.
Then
In my presidential editor. Let me slip up on that one.
we're going to. Then there he was, just standing at the end of the whole street
Richard
ahead of
Nixon.
me.
Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon.
So this is the wrong fucking hole. This made me think of the fucking Bering Strait.
Wait, what?
He's supposed to be whole as in like a hole. It's saying whole as in like one piece.
Start to end. Standing at the end of the whole. Yeah.
Whole straight. I was thinking of like the Bering for a second.
Bering.
Ahead of me. I guess it was this Happy Bunny guy. This was all about. He easily towered over my 5-year-old frame.
I'd expect so.
He was easily, well, over 6 to 7 feet tall, with that oversized head of his. He wore a light purple Easter bunny.
Terrifying.
Is this fucking Bonnie? Fucking
Boy,
Freddy?
Deploy Bonnie in Iraq.
We have my Bonnie to Nicaragua.
Ronald Reagan has signed a deal to use Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics in the war against drugs. War on drugs.
His fucking Reaganomics took a weird turn.
Mr. President, how do the Freddy Fazbear animatronics work into Reaganomics?
Well, we're going to deploy them into poor income neighborhoods.
We're going to deploy them in Iraq and Nicaragua. Keep going, please.
We've released a funny suit with a white stomach, with a big green bow tie, with orange polka dot dots. He wore white Mickey Mouse gloves, and in the right hand, he held a red balloon.
Oh, shut up. Oh, God, keep reading.
Oh, God. Just thinking about him is giving me Pennywise vibes.
Shut up.
You don't say.
Please, just stop talking.
This was the scariest part. That's the real scariest part.
But the scariest part.
Surrounded by a perfect smile with no lips, just teeth.
What?
Even buck teeth. That smile was just a flat piece of fabric formed into a horrible grin with triangular teeth, like jack-o'-lanterns. I had to say what you meant for a second. I thought you was just saying his fucking his teeth look like pumpkins.
They're a triangle, like pumpkins are. Triangular pumpkins.
Above that damn smile were two large, soulless eyes, and the pupils looked dilated to the point I couldn't see my reflection in them. Like, is that what dilation does?
Also, isn't everything black and white? Why is he like?
Oh yeah, he's different color.
Why is he like hyper realistic compared to the sketch background?
I found where all the colors went. Oh
yeah.
god.
At least he's not
So
black and red, right?
Pupils looked dilated to the point I could see my reflection in them, like I was swimming in a black ocean.
What?
He also had two floppy ears on top of his oversized head, which stuck up slightly.
Terrifying.
How did I forget a face like that?
You didn't. You just described it.
Yeah. He was like some demonic cartoon, who didn't match his surroundings at all. Black against the black and white world around him, this happy bunny stuck out clear as day. All he did for the longest time was just stand there looking at me. I knew it was a dream. But I could feel my heart dropping into my stomach the longer we just stood there, staring at one another. The bunny's head twitched violently around, back and forth, side to side, in quick bursts like he was glitching or something. The chanting was getting louder and louder, as if whatever it was singing was right up against my ears,
Shouting at
the top of their lungs. Shouting at the top of their lungs. It was the bunny charge.
Wait, what? It was the bunny then. It was then the bunny charge that me.
That was me, my bad.
Okay, no.
It was then the bunny charged at me in a burst of speed, like something out of a Looney Tunes cartoon.
They spelled that wrong, didn't they? That is definitely spelled wrong. Hey, let me look that up.
Do they use the two O's for tune?
No, but it's spelled with a Y.
Oh.
It's Looney with a Y at the end too.
Oh. The bunny zoomed down the hall toward me in a flash. It was like a blur.
Because there's Miller.
Before he could get me, I woke up. I screamed so loud that night. I woke up the whole damn house. My parents were so pissed.
They beat me to death.
They put me in here. But that was just the first night I had a nightmare like that. More Kayla coming in the upcoming nights, each worse than the last. How in the hell did I forget something like this? It traumatized me so badly as a kid. I'm surprised I even forgot it at all. Okay, you can do this one.
Okay, Carter Universe 95, subject Re. I had nightmares. Dude, how the hell did you have the same nightmare as me? Justin. Oh, it's you, Justin.
What?
Insert picture here. Thank you.
Oh!
It's trying to be a fucking forum.
It's trying to be fucking Candle Cove.
It's trying to be Candle Cove, but worse! But worse than everything! Justin. I hope this is just the rest of the part. Oh god, there's so more paragraphs. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the hell did you get that? It's Carter. A shitty OC David art.
Shitty OC I found David. I drew it. Oh, let me do a funny voice. I drew it when I was 8 years old. I would have thrown it away years ago, but it's in my files. What the fuck do you mean it's in your files? Oh, as actually Justin, that's what Justin asked.
What files?
My therapy notes for when I was a kid. I received a copy of that when I turned 18. The nightmares got so bad I was afraid to go to sleep with the lights off well into adulthood. I didn't get laid until I was 64. Oh god.
I've never heard of something called a gun.
Oh god, to this day, I think I see the damn rabbit standing in the dark corner of my bedroom at night, just staring at me with those big dead eyes. Have you ever heard of the game Among Us, Gregory?
Have you ever heard of Five Nights at Freddy's?
Have you ever heard of FNAF? You have to keep the animatronics away.
I remember just how bad the nightmares became.
Okay, well, fucking hell. That's a long ass paragraph. Okay. Tell me if this sounds familiar. God, this is so much worse than Candle Cove. Fuck.
Fuck this. Shit.
Okay, tell me if this sounds familiar. This was the second nightmare I remember having about the bunny. I found myself in that school again, drawing sketchy, scratchy pencil marks everywhere, shifting into. I don't. Okay. The marks on the walls shift and moved as I did, and I was able to look out the window for the first time. The sky was white. Jesus Christ, Christo. The sky was white like clean, fresh paper. I saw balloons flying in the air against the white and black pencil drawing. The colorful balloons stuck out like a sore thumb. Thanks for using the same expression as the other guy. The balloons drifted in place lazily as if weighed down by something not too heavy just to fall to the ground below. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Jesus Christ. I couldn't see what was weighing the balloons down in midair. I heard the singing again, nothing but happy bunny, honey, happy, 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 happy. Over and over again. It was loudest. It was loudest when I was near the window. I backed away from the window, but that was when the damn rabbit showed up down the hall. He was skipping happily, but he didn't move like before. He was animated as if in one of those old crappy Flash games on Newgrounds made by Zach Hadel. Oni Plays is responsible for this monstrosity.
It was made by fucking Jordan D.
That was my next joke. It was Patchman. So how does Happy Bunny fit into fucking Spirit Science?
Happy Bunny's the new fucking Patchman.
He's Thoth. He's Thoth in the flesh. Oh god. This crappy flash animations. Just now I'm all imagining his fucking Patchman. He was animated. Poorly drawn figure in the animation cycle moving toward me in silence. I froze up in fear at the sight of this thing slowly coming toward me. My body was stiff. I couldn't move. I could feel sweat pouring down my forehead as I watched the bunny get closer. That fake sharp-toothed grin of his, I don't care. What the fuck? He was skipping toward me at the same shitty loop. I ran, came into a set of doors, but they were locked. I couldn't open them. I pulled on the handles as hard as I could so that those stayed closed. Spun back around and had made a break for it, but the rabbit had already caught up. He had me cornered. He didn't do anything. He just stood there looking at me for what felt like an eternity. The fingers of the hand gripping the red balloon twitched in his grasp. His head spazzed out like one of those SFM animations on YouTube, getting faster, faster. I don't
How many
care.
references are you gonna make, dude?
God, Justin 95. Oh God, there's another fucking long paragraph after this. Justin 95.
I do remember that dream. How was this possible?
Oh, Tiffany Clay 93. Okay. I can't. I need to do a Valley Girl. Okay.
Oh my.
How are you two detailing my nightmares so perfectly? Wait.
Wait, you too?
You're taking this too seriously. What the hell? Now there are 3 of us? Tiffany, do you guys remember the 3rd nightmare?
Oh my Jesus, this is Candle Cove.
Do you guys remember the 3rd nightmare? Yeah, you mean the best in the franchise? Yeah, that movie was pretty fucking awesome.
3rd episode because you're fucking just trying to do Candle Cove.
Oh God, how? Yeah, oh God, how can I forget the 3rd and final nightmare was that freak in it? I don't want to
It's been so long ago.
Oh God, it keeps going.
They all start fucking screaming.
Okay. Well, I remember. Like it was yesterday. The same school. Scribbles like a meth addicted kid. I heard singing as well early to Happy Bunny, Christ Almighty, and fucking hell, it's going for fucking ever. They're all children's heads drifting through the air, tied to strings like a kaleidoscope of each kaleidoscope balloon by the hairs of their scalp. Yeah, that's usually where hairs are. I could do nothing but stare in sheer disbelief. I felt like I was going to throw up. As soon as I began to hear this, he's singing, yeah, he's there. That was when his real mouth, opened wide, streams of drool pouring down his gaping maw. The, the mouth was not a big fake smile plastered on his face. His face split open in the middle between that fake permanent grin and those big, dull eyes. His head jittered about crazily, and his mouth grew wider and wider, making his head seem as big as before. On the top jaw, there were 7 fangs, like bug teeth, brown and decayed. Okay, I don't care. I woke up in bed. I haven't had a good night's sleep since. Cool. I
Well,
like how each one has their fucking name and then their date of birth, like their year of birth. Like
that's
every single person does that.
yeah. What do you do when you can't create names for a story?
I like to imagine the fucking characters aren't listening either. They're just like, wow, that
Like,
was
wow, that's not
terrible.
fucking. Like the first one, Justin 97, was just fucking making a joke, and then Carter was in on the joke.
And Tiffany was being real.
He was being real.
And I like Justin's just like, wow, that's crazy. He's like scrolling through Instagram and he didn't even read your fucking response. That's crazy that you went through that. Jesus.
God, that sounds horrible.
That's not the dream I remember having on the third night. This is a different
Oh,
voice
Jesus
now.
Christ.
What?
What? But we've all had the same dream, nightmares up to this point.
My third and final nightmare for me was worse than that.
It was literally Hitler.
Oh, come on. What could be worse than a swarm of severed heads dangling from balloons? I saw another kid get eaten. So, oh god, how is this not even a third of the way through?
What?
The therapist tried to convince me it wasn't real. It straight up wasn't. It was a dream.
That was a nightmare, dude.
But now
Are you fucking stupid?
we've been talking about all this, I have to believe I saw someone die right in front of me.
You're fucking stupid, dude.
Oh god!
This is literally this man plus fucking Candle Cove.
And it adds like 20 gigantic walls of sex between every cage.
What exactly happened? I don't even fucking try anymore. This dude.
Well, since we're spilling our guts over this, I might as well tell you. I woke up the same way Tiffany did. I found myself.
This one is Carter fucking gaslighting Tiffany.
It's just a lie. I love that fucking. I love that headcanon. It's just a lie.
They're just fucking with Tiffany at this point.
I found myself in the middle of the hall chanting happy birthday. You get the fucking point. We could skip to the end. I was 8 years old. I was 8 when I had these nightmares, and the look of panic written on the other boy's face told me it wasn't his first time here either. He stopped in the middle of the four-way intersection of halls, its head darting all the way towards the ceiling as if he was looking. This is the video the rip-off movie of Creepypastas. This sucks, doesn't it? Raptor. This can't be a rip-off. It has no child orgies. Seriously, what the fuck was Stephen King thinking when he put that in his novel? I don't know. He was probably high on coke. Not an excuse for him, but like coke is a hell of a drug.
That was just like the stuff at the time.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't actually read it. Probably because I probably won't now because I know there's a child orgy in it. But his other books are fine. I like The Mist.
He just talks about how the bunny eats the kid. We can skip to the end.
He does. Then a bunny ate a kid in front of me and like bit him with his stupid face.
Yeah, he ate a kid. His mouth was acting like a megaphone. I could hear him chewing. All this is fucking irrelevant.
The raptor seemed to notice me, closing its jaws as it hissed. It tilted its head as if examining me. I don't care. Glitched as if a nightmare. That's not how nightmares work. Also, you're in a nightmare. Stood there and watched, unable to move, my knees shaking, I couldn't breathe. I watched more political figures voice impressions, please. I watched as its mouth opened. Cries for help. It was the other boy. He was screaming, begging for help within the rabbit's stomach. That's the end of that one episode of fucking R.L. Stine's The Haunted Half Hour.
You can literally just like skip to the next thing because it's
Yeah.
literally just him eating the
True.
kid.
Yeah, eats a kid. You guys ever watch
Eats
that fucking show,
That's good.
The Haunted Half Hour, where that one like the high school mascot eats a kid, and he's stuck inside, and like he's trying to call his friend on the phone, and the phone's dead, so the kid doesn't
Wow, this is
hear him.
taking longer than reading.
Okay, I'm just saying that this isn't original. It's stupid.
Yeah,
Oh,
fucking
is
stupid.
there more? To Tiffany. Oh my god, that sounds horrible.
You're just fucking gaslighting her.
Oh god, who wants to be Taki?
Oh, I will. I too had these nightmares. I remember Happy Bunny.
Black Widow Lover 91. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Same. And now there's two more? What the hell's going on? Just shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm not reading, not reading, not reading.
Oh,
Tiffany.
I'll skip to the fucking end. Hold on. I could hear my screams echoing through his mouth like a cave.
Is that your Dixon?
And that was when I finally woke up.
So what happened with this guy? He just fucking Bunny eats Bunny eats.
Frozen Terror, Bunny eats something. I don't fucking care. Did anyone care about Nixon? He's gonna get fucking outed in 2 years.
So the heads were other children like us? Wow.
Yeah, that's stupid. Fucking
That's dumb. I hate this.
Carter Universe.
It's you. Carter Universe is you.
Your Carter Universe.
Please don't describe vor with me, especially with children. I wouldn't describe this as vor. Okay, there's like a difference between eating someone and also and vor. like vor, like vor is like a very specific thing. Like eating someone in like a, I don't know. It's something that gets me with like. I know it's joke. You're making a joke, but like people describe fucking God's mouth as vor, and it's like you're fucking morons. Like that's not what vor is. I guess it's on DeviantArt, so you never know. Maybe he's jerking off to the idea of it.
Bio gatekeep for.
What?
I said you gatekeep for.
Yeah, gatekeeping vor. Like it's read your fucking line.
I'm not Carter Universe. You are.
Am I? Oh shit, I am. What I want to know is just how many of us there are. Just the 5 of us, or maybe more.
I'm so sad that you didn't do a Jimmy Carter impression for him.
I don't know what Jimmy Carter sounds like.
This dude like plays one. My peanut farm withered.
My peanut farm withered. I'll do that for Black Widow. Please tell me this is all just some big prank or hoax. Oh yeah, no, it totally is. They're doing this.
Yeah, we were like these two are gaslighting people.
Anything, but it's being real, man. My peanut farm just withered. I would believe mass hysteria or collective dream, but this shit can't be real. It's not. What are you talking about? You're all crazy people.
Well, what do you see then?
I stabbed the fucker in the eye with a pencil. I stabbed the fucker in the eye with a pencil.
Okay, so canonically that means that Black Widow Lover is the strongest of all these.
She scales higher than the fucking
And Bunny Man. You what?
Yeah, right in the eye. The fucker bleeds too. I like Black Widow Lovers also in on the fucking show. Like they're just adding shit. How?
Oh god, explains how they stabbed him in the eye.
Pencil, it doesn't matter. That's the long and short of it. I stabbed him in the eye with pencil. Wait, you said you were a preteen. Yeah. I was like 13.
Is that 13 the first year that you're a teenager?
Yeah, I was.
So you're not fucking preteen.
I was 11.
I was almost 4 at the time.
I was 8. And how old did that Justin guy say he was again? Oh god, he's not typing anymore because no.
He's dead. The Bunny Man got him.
No, he comes back. Never mind.
Yeah, no, he gave up on the fucking joke.
Damn. 5. Did we all experience these nightmares around the same time?
Sorry, I've been away for a long while. Well, I needed to get away from this to process some things.
What happened?
Well, I remembered why I didn't remember much about these dreams. I was repressing it.
I was actually projecting at the time.
Oh
Just
my
throw in like, just trying to
God.
gaslight Tiffany even harder.
Shut the fuck. Read the Car Universe thing, please.
Why? Was it any worse than the shit we went through?
Fuck you.
Oh,
Happy Bunny.
no.
Ate my brother.
This is fucking stupid.
That was the kid that he saw fucking get eaten.
Ah, no.
Happy Bunny's real.
Holy shit. My brother Joey.
Yeah, my younger brother Joey and I were experiencing nightmares at the same time. The first two were separated. We were separated. We didn't see each other or anyone else. It was different in the third dream when we woke up right next to each other.
Then what happened, dude?
Joey and I were close. Only he was only a year younger than me. I always looked out for him. When the nightmares first started, I told him I would protect him. Now that we were in the nightmare together, I thought I could protect him. I was wrong. Christ.
Christ. If this is all too much for you, I understand. You don't have to share something this painful with a bunch
Fucking gaslighting. So funny.
What?
It's so funny if you just think they're fucking gaslighting them.
Gaslight Tiffany's the name. You know what I'm imagining is like Taki and Black Widow Lover are just like fucking puppet accounts for Carter and Joey. Justin and Carter and just their sock puppet accounts to fuck with her.
Oh, I need to share. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This will
Oh,
it's a short
I
bit.
need to share this. You all have been so kind as to share your experiences, and I'm the one who opened this can of worms. I might as well do my part. As I said, Joey and I woke up next to one another. Like all of you, we too found ourselves on our backs, out in the hall. I immediately went to check on Joey to see if he was okay. But as he nodded to me that he was fine, sorry,
I got you.
that was when I heard the familiar chanting from all the other dreams. I saw the color of Joey's face grow pale. Just from hearing that God-forsaken singing, he knew, as well as I did, what was coming. It always signaled Happy Bunny's arrival. He always came when the singing started. And sure enough, as Joey and I looked down the long, vast hallway behind us, there he was. He was just standing there at the very end of the hall, looking at us with those big, dull, glazed eyes, with that fixed expression on his face like always. I grabbed Joey's hand, pulling him behind me. I was going to be the protective older brother, and no monster was going to get past me no matter what. I felt Joey hunker close to my body as he hid behind me. It was then we heard it.
This is nothing like a dream. Like these are the least dreamy dreams I've ever fucking heard of in my life.
Is he fucking like real now?
I guess they went to a dimension or something. It's always dimension.
Oh, it's Freddy Krueger, of course. Anyways. Heard what? His laugh. His horrible, menacing laugh echoed through the halls like a terrible ringing in your ears. I should have said my ears or whatever.
Yeah.
How could I have forgotten such an eerie sound?
The rabbit can laugh? I didn't even know he could speak, let alone laugh. Laughing is much easier than speaking.
I think he was taunting us.
Whoa.
I get the feeling that Happy Bunny felt some kind of sick enjoyment out of hunting us like wild game. Like a rabbit, if you will. He wanted us to feel powerless and alone.
This
But
is
I
the
had
fucking. If he's hunting you like wild game, he's not a very good hunter because like you guys are just like in a
that's not how you
hallway.
that's not how you hunt wild game, by the way.
You're just like in a hallway like that, like he is walking down. Like this is the easiest shit I've ever heard.
But I had Ollie North. I'm sorry, Joey with me, and I was going to protect him. I was going to. Oh wait, sorry, that's not Ollie North. He didn't protect him.
Yeah.
I was going to stake my life on it. I made a promise to Joey. I would always protect him for anything and everyone. Oh God, Joey, I'm so sorry I couldn't save you. I tried. I really did. I tried.
Okay, Justin, calm down.
Too much.
Oh,
Stop
you
trauma
must.
dumping.
He's gonna start funneling drugs into black communities if he gets any more upset. Okay, Justin, calm down. We, we know this must be very upsetting for you, revisiting all these bad memories. But going into hysterics isn't going to help anyone.
You're right.
Very
I'm
funny to
sorry.
imagine that she's taking this seriously and he's fine.
You're right. I'm sorry. It's just, how could I have forgotten all this? You repressed it. You literally said it.
Hey, dude, some people deal with these things in their own way. You blocked it because your mind couldn't handle it. You were weak. You evil. Evil and weak.
Shit.
It was traumatizing for all of us. You lost someone dear. No one is blaming you for anything.
Thanks, man. I needed to hear that.
So what? So what happened next? The fucking rabbit stared at you and your brother down the hall. Then what? Oh Christ!
Oh my God. Sorry.
Oh
Anyways, Joey.
God!
Anyways, Joey. Anyways, I'm sorry. I couldn't say.
No, like look at it.
Uh,
Just skip it. Look how far
I
down
skipped
it goes.
it.
What?
That's what I was saying. I was saying. Anyways, he ate the brother.
Anyways,
Moving on.
I wasn't about to give up. I must protect out of the trap. I don't give a fuck. Happy Bunny was scurrying across the ceiling like a spider on crack, just like kids, right? Chomping on me and my brother's heels. Joey cried out.
Wait, what did you read?
Yeah, mom called out his name. Yeah, searched the room frantically. He was eaten by a thing. Yeah,
Yeah, he got eaten.
I'm sorry, Joey. I'm so sorry.
Me too, my friend.
What I want. Oh, what
Oh,
I.
you're Black Widow. That's
What
fine.
I want to know is what. Sorry. What
No,
I
keep
want
going.
to know is why did this happen? Are we the only ones that got away, that, or witnesses made to suffer from the fucking memories? The fucking rabbit ruined our lives. I thought I was the only one, but now knowing that others went through the same hell as I did doesn't make me feel any better. If anything, it makes me feel like shit. Yeah, by the way, I'm sorry your brother died. I know what you mean. Oh, Christ.
I'll be guessed.
Ugh,
Oh, there you are. There you all are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I've missed you so much. I can't wait to play with each and every one of you again very soon. We're going to have so much fun together. Just like the old times. See you in your dreams.
And that was Justin fucking making another sock puppet account just to fuck with Tiffany. That was
I like the manga's character says the completely normal guest account.
Berkey23 says, ah!
Fuck, this is the worst one we've
That
read
was
so
terrible.
far.
That might be the most boring creepypasta that's ever been written. Wow. That was fucking trash. That was some shit. Holy Christ. That came out less than like a little over a year ago. God. All right, Link. I feel like we could do another one just to get it out of our mouth, right? Just to get the taste. Because like, there's nothing to say about this one. It's just fucking boring. It's Candle Cove, and that guy, the guy in my dreams, but like so much longer and so much worse and cringy and shitty. And I think we definitely could get They Call Me Demon in because I think this one is gonna be really funny. Link. Why do I have 5 karma on Reddit? Link, can you hear me? Link? Link has stopped talking to me. Oh no. Well, I am alone for now, until he returns. Uh, I might read this one, I guess. Hopefully he returns. I'm gonna message him. Oh, he has texted me. Damn it. Just leave the chat real quick. Call and then pop right in. Yeah, his thing fucking fucked up real quick. He's gonna be back in a sec. Yeah, he left the call real quick. God.
Oh,
Hello. Hi, you're back.
hold on.
So yeah, that one sucked.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible.
That was
That
horrible.
was like
Boring and lame and
it was boring. I'm
and-
sorry I switched away from the Trump voice, but there was just such a good opportunity to switch to Reagan.
Also, I would be like, I would worry for your fucking throat if you kept doing the Trump voice. Like that shit would tear your shit up. So you want to read They Call Me Demon real quick?
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's call them demon.
They Call Me Demon. Reddit. Get out. Okay, so to clarify, this isn't on r/ no sleep, which is where we usually find terrible Reddit creepypastas. This is on r/ creepypasta. So we're going straight to the fucking source. With and I found this story fucking ages ago when I was just kind of like looking through to find bad stories, and this one has 5 upvotes, and it looked really shitty. So I think we're in for a fucking treat. So let's get into this. This is a hell of a way to end off the fucking return stream. I'm glad I'm back. I'm gonna do shit eventually. Okay. They Call Me Demon by Affectionate Can 279. 10 months ago. So like 2022. Iconic pasta story. I never asked to be born into some creepy looking kid. Oh. I never asked to be born into some creepy looking kid. That's a fucking hell of a way to start. It's not like God gave me a choice, yet everyone acts like it's my fault for my looks. Dad hates my face, and mom gets all uneasy when she sees me directly.
She's fucking vomiting.
From the side, though, she's fine.
Yeah.
A little bit at an angle, it's okay. But like directly, it's like, ah. The kids at school don't make it any better. They tease me and push me around. It's like a game to them. No matter how many times I change schools, I always get bullied. Maybe the problem's with you, brother. Honestly. Like
Maybe you should have wrote a manifesto.
Yeah, how
and then showed it to your class.
Maybe you should have wrote. Are you making Elliot Rogers joke?
No, I'm making a reference to this show I'm watching.
Oh, okay.
There's this fucking kid. So at the beginning of the show, it's called The Last Stand on fucking Paramount Plus.
Mm.
I've told you about it, but like one of the main characters like is a really weird kid, and like at the beginning of the show, it's like revealed to us that he got kicked out of his school because he wrote a fucking shooter's manifesto.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid's that kid. What's his name?
Fuck, I can't remember. Dorcas.
Dorcas?
It's not his actual name.
His name's Dorcas.
Yeah, his name's Dorcas.
Even though I'm 15 now, it sounds like it from the fucking writing style, brother. I still can't stand up for myself without getting my eyes bruised.
Well, fucking like work out.
Work out. Go to the gym, brother. Go to a boxing.
Fucking yeah, take fucking lessons.
Don't get a gun though. That's not good.
They don't get your parents' gun.
No one, there's no one to stand up for me. Just, the teachers won't help me because of my.
I love the
appearance.
I'm sorry, but I love the related things I'm getting. R/covert incest. R/autism. I watched Rain Man.
What?
Yeah. R/cover incest disgusting situation. R/m to male to female. I told my parents I'm trans. It didn't go great. R/Asian parents twice.
Where the fuck are you seeing this?
It's in my related.
Jesus Christ.
I'll send you the picture.
I don't want to see it, bro.
It's not like they're actually doing it.
Covert incest.
R/covert incest.
Okay. Anyway, let's fucking get through this. Even though I'm 15 now, I still can't stand up for myself without getting my eyes bruised. There's no one to stand up for me. My teachers won't help me because of my appearance. I have no friends. My parents won't even look at me. It feels as though
That's a fucking lie. My teachers won't help me because I'm ugly.
I don't think that's how teachers work, to be honest. Why is everyone against me? There were nights where I would cry myself to sleep, thinking of the word that we've used a lot in this fucking review. this industry wasn't unusual, and self-harm came easily, followed by many days of depression. Yeah, I'm a pretty miserable kid. You don't fucking
Okay, Greg Heffley. I'm kind of a wimpy kid if you don't know what I'm saying.
Craig Heffley with a gun. The last straw.
Shut up.
Wouldn't you be a miserable kid too? If you knew that there will never be anyone that will love you? To know that you're a monster in society's eyes, a misfit nobody wants, it breaks your heart every time when everyone shuns you, doesn't it?
Dude, okay, look, man. If there's like fucking how many people who think Jeff the Killer is hot, like you can find someone.
Yeah, if fucking Ted Bundy could get like fucking fangirls, you could definitely get a girl.
Yeah.
To know that everyone shuns you out, he's ugly. He's so ugly, everyone died in the end. Wouldn't you? The sad part was that no one came to comfort me or wipe my tears away. It was just me and loneliness. Mom!
Also, you fucking scared them away because, like,
Because
you
cry.
smell.
You cry and, like, piss yourself every day.
You smell really bad.
Mom, I'm home, I yelled, coming into the house. I just came back from another awful day at school. My bones were aching from being shoved against lockers by the worst bullies at school. His name was Randy. I didn't have to strip my.
This is Ella.
It's Ella. I would start beating him up in the locker room. I didn't have to strip my clothes off to know where the bruises were. I could feel them. Mom, I called. A tall, rather plump woman. This guy sounds like a pussy, says David Gordon.
Humana.
A tall, rather plump woman came from the kitchen. Her black hair.
Awooga.
Shut up. Was in a messy bun, and she looked tired. The minute she saw me was when she became all anxious. Oh, that's the worst name I could think of.
Yeah, they really didn't love you. That's why you need to hate you now.
You could voice the mom, since you're so infatuated with her.
Oh, Asher, I wasn't expecting you. I thought you were somebody else.
Someone else. I frowned. Who else would call you mom? She laughed nervously and waved her hands.
Oh.
Fucking someone.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I think I just got it.
Keep going.
That's a really funny joke to put in your fucking horror story.
What?
You don't get it?
I'm guessing. I think I do get it, but like that's fucking weird. And like,
You
what
don't,
if
you
you
don't get it.
recognize his voice?
You don't get it, Bio.
I don't know.
You see, the joke is that someone calls her,
Mommy.
Yeah.
Please read. Oh, by the way, community warnings. Please read r/creepypasta's comments on popular YouTube narrators grooming children. That's all the community warnings. Cool to hear.
She laughed nervously and waved her hands.
Cool.
I'm just a silly old thing. I thought I heard someone say, ma'am, my ears aren't what they used to be.
Were you expecting someone? I asked suspiciously. Mom froze as if afraid she might spill a secret. Oh, she's fucking a dad.
Yeah, he's fucking the dad friends.
Yeah. Continue.
So this is the dude who made the gumball thing.
I fucked his wife. me and Link. Okay, you guys don't know about the fucking Shadow Reader or whatever his fucking name is. So the Shadow Reader is a guy that reads and narrates creepypastas that he wrote and other people wrote. And he also does creepypastas reviews where he is very critical of people's work, which is hilarious because I've listened to his stories and he might be one of the worst authors I've ever heard. He wrote an amazing World of Gumball story where a dude, the main character, fucks the dude's wife. So to get revenge, the dude's husband, like the husband, makes a spooky episode of Gumball and then sends it to him, telling him that this is like he writes a note and puts it on the recording. And he says this is my revenge for you fucking my wife. And he watches it. And it's a random spooky episode of Gumball, a show that he doesn't watch, as he says. And then it's over, and he's like, "Okay, I guess I'm sorry for fucking your wife." And it's awful. It's not as bad as these things, but it's awful. Like, continuing forward.
Alright, so I gotta go turn the thermostat down real quick. I'll be right back.
I'll be here. I'll entertain the groups. Hello, guys. This is a very long stream. I'm glad some of you have stuck around for all of it. Like Raptor X, you're a fucking champ. Such as other people in the chat, like David Gordon and Anthony. You guys have all stayed around the entire time. You're all fucking champs. Oh god, I clicked the wrong thing. It's all evaporating. By the way, this thing, you can kind of see it here. This is made by fucking Slime Beast. It's like a handbook to like protect yourself from fucking we'll get over you guys. Oh yeah, I forgot me and Link forced fucking Raptor at gunpoint to watch a stupid fucking creepypasta video with us. So we made him watch a fucking story. Hey, Anthony. We made fucking Raptor watch a reading that fucking the Shadow Reader did of a story that somebody else wrote. And it was about a dude who was like on a stream and he made a joke about SML fucking Jeffy. And then a dude in the fucking stream chat was like, "Oh, don't make fun of Jeffy or I'll come to your house and I'll murder you." And then he's like, "Jeffy's gay, lol." So the guy in the chat, I guess, is part of a cult who worships Jeffy and also has a bunch of fucking heavy artillery military weapons and like blows up a fucking bus. Blows up his grandparents' house with a bazooka, then kills them, then gets arrested and goes to fucking federal like court and says that Jeffy is like God. Hey, Link, I'm explaining the Jeffy thing.
Oh, the Jeffy thing.
My parents are calling me once again. Continue reading, Link. I will be back in 1 moment.
Okay. Yes, some friends of your dad's. They were supposed to be here, but canceled the meeting because they had some business elsewhere. I thought maybe they changed their minds and came in. They are some unpredictable fellows. The way she was acting made it hard to believe her, but I just rolled my eyes. Whatever. It's okay. I just wanted to tell you that I got. Sorry, I almost threw up. I got top mark on that big test I told you. All day I was waiting to tell her the good news. Maybe this would change her mind about me. A smile was on my face, hoping for an appraisal or some motherly cheer.
What the fuck?
I always wondered. What?
What the fuck's happening?
I'm just reading. He aced the test.
Oh, good.
And he wants his mom to love him.
Oh, F.
Do you want to keep reading or you want to read?
Yeah, keep reading.
I always wondered what it felt like to be enveloped in a mother's love. They say that it's the best kind of love you could possibly receive. This was it. My heart thumped with excitement. This was it.
I can see why covert incest might have been in the related tags for this fucking story. Yeah. It's a little weird, mate.
To my disappointment, Mom just gave me a nod and said, and that's nice, Asher.
Wow.
A lot of love there.
I'll take over again. My heart felt more hurt than ever. She didn't even look at me when she said it. It didn't even sound like she meant it. She just said it quickly and glanced around the room. How hard is it just to show affection towards me? How hard is it? I was about to say something, but the door opened and in came Dad. He was in his classy business suit, and his thinning brown hair was windblown. It was a windy day. Like, covert incest, says Anthony. Reddit's a fucking cesspool. Like, this place is a fucking nightmare. At least they got rid of the fucking child porn fucking like subreddit like a couple years ago. Thank God. Like
/jailbait. Jesus Christ.
I'm glad you knew what I was fucking referencing. Didn't want to have to explain it. So anyway. How hard is it? I could hear the wind howl like a pack of wolves outside. Dad didn't even seem to mind. He was happy, actually, just to my surprise. He was usually always grumpy when he came home. When he saw me, though, he grinned. The grin on his face disappeared so quickly that you'd think it was never there in the first place. Asher, you're home already, he said, without as much as a hello. I nodded. Am I Asher? Link, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're Asher.
Okay, cool. Yes, I am. As you can see. Watch your mouth, boy. Don't try sassing your old man. You address me as sir, he scolded. I lowered my head. Sorry, sir. He sniffed and shut the door. He punched me in the face.
I'm turning into my father.
That's the voice. The voice is drifting. He turned to look at me again. His eyes were full of loathing that made my insides ache. What? It's weird because I get that look every day, but I'll never get used to it. What are you doing here, standing like an idiot? Go to your room and don't come down until dinner. That's the rule, he growled. But...
Also, you have to wear this bag whenever you're talking to me.
Put on this garbage bag. I began, but my dad cut me off. No buts. We've already talked about this. You're hideous, inhuman. You must be made by accident.
Jesus Christ.
You disgust me and your mother. I'm ashamed to even call you my son. Was this written by Tywin Lannister? We don't even want to look at your face. Nobody does, you little demon. Go upstairs to your room, or else.
Or else I'm getting the gun.
There was nothing I could say. His expression was very threatening. I shouldered my backpack and walked past my room, my silent mom, who still didn't look at me. I headed upstairs, feeling gloomy. There was a very sad atmosphere around me. That a flower. What? The flower could have withered away with a single touch of my index finger. Shut up.
Did I mention I'm the elephant's foot?
I opened my.
That's why it's so fucking disgusting. He's irradiating everybody.
He's irradiated. I opened my door and slammed it shut once I entered my room. Just like my soul, my room was very miserable. The wallpaper was gray, made by convert incest. My wallpaper was gray, peeling off the rat. The rug was ratty, and my bed was misshaped.
You're bad. No, that's my bad. My bad. My bad.
There's something bad here. I don't know if it's your bed though. Some of the floorboards were loose and creaky. There was even a mouse hole. Yeah, my parents gave me the crappiest.
I think this might be a goblin instead of a person.
He lives in that fucking Twilight Zone episode where everyone's ugly except the girl.
Fucking.
I sighed and tossed my backpack onto the bed. I'm surprised my bread didn't even break yet. Then I caught a glimpse of someone next to me. I turned my head to see my reflection in the mirror, and I broke. In a mirror I broke a year ago because I hated looking at myself. There I was.
I thought I was going to say it broke because of my reflection.
Oh, Christ. Look at this. Listen to this shit. There I was, as pale as an albino, with pitch black hair that was very messy. My eyes were mismatched. The left one was blue and the other was purple. I had heterochromia, but the purple eye was very unusual. The doctor said it was very rare. Genesis is fucking whatever.
Oh, I get it.
If I wasn't bizarre enough looking enough, you could see my canine teeth sticking from under my upper lip. Abnormally sharp and double-edged. You can see why people don't like me now. I'm different and scary. You are a literal vampire. People would fuck you immediately. Fuck you. This is the stupidest shit. Oh god, I didn't realize how long this fucking story was.
This story's fucking long.
I tore my eyes away from the mirror, able to bear my appearance any longer. Tears poured down my cheeks like rain. My body became emotionally shaken, causing me to fall knees like a baby. I wept. Nobody loves me. I wept. It's the truth, isn't it? And like before, my heart was losing and wounded. Wounded from the harsh waves of emotion. But you are more than what you think. Much more. I gasped and looked around. Where did that voice come from? It was whispery and eerie. My I wiped my face with a sleeve. My muscles were getting tense. There was somebody in my room watching, or was it my imagination? Shivers ran up my spine. If only I could go downstairs and leap. If only I could go downstairs. I leapt in surprise when something tapped on my window. What was going on? I was scared. Took a deep breath. I walked around and walked to the window calmly. I hesitated before I pulled the curtains down, and when I did, all I saw was a tree branch tapping against the window pane. I backed away relieved. Something wasn't right though. There was a nagging feeling in the back of my mind I couldn't get rid of. This should be on DeviantArt. What the fuck is this doing on Reddit? Like,
sounds like fucking Judge Angels.
This is like a fucking Wattpad creepypasta.
Oh no, his dad's yelling at him.
Oh god, it was dark outside, really dark. The clouds were really ready to burst at any minute. It burst. It's a good thing I was at school. It was also a bad thing too. I was walking down the halls, some crowds of students. Most of them stopped talking to each other and stared at me. They looked at me as like I was an alien, someone that didn't belong. They began to whisper to each other. I knew it was about me. Feeling embarrassed, I headed to the boys. Do you think it would get boring after a while? Like them, they're talking about you all the fucking time.
Like, yeah, you'd be like numb to it at this point.
Retarded. Began to whisper to each other. I knew it was about me. Feeling embarrassed, I headed back and escaped. I hid in one of the stalls, knowing no one will miss me. I sighed to myself, "What's wrong with me?" Sour man's went on. This is, oh god, it's so fucking annoying. When I came out of the stall, I was faced to face with the school's biggest bully and my biggest enemy, my arch nemesis. His name was Josh Truman.
After
Another
President Harry Truman.
another political figure we're shoving in the story. He wasn't your average bully. No, he said it was okay to nuke Korea.
No, that was fucking. That was fucking.
I was whoever. I don't give a fuck. No, I was dressed up in the clothes of a rich kid. What? He was no dressed up in the clothes of a rich kid. He wasn't your average boy. No, was dressed up in the clothes of a rich kid. Author, I don't know if you know this, but rich kids are usually the bullies. Like rich, like fucking frappy rich kids are usually like the stereotypical bully, right? Like I'm not crazy thinking that, right?
Because they're all assholes. Eat
Yeah,
the rich.
I
Eat the rich. Eat the rich.
the rich. I'm not sure, but I think he was trying to get the impression of those men you see in celebrity magazines. You mean celebrities? Yes, a douche.
To say celebrities, you fucking idiot.
Behind him were his two wealthy buddies, Aaron Stewart, Martha Stewart, and on his left, and Justin Miles on his right.
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales, Spider Man. So okay, let's get the cast right. So it's Harry Truman, uh,
Fucking Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart, and Miles Morales. That's the cast. Okay, glad we got that settled out. They were all cruel, yet were favored by the teachers. They bullied the weak, and it went unnoticed. You want? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do the fucking stupid Randy voice. Well, well, well. Looks like it's the demon. Josh sneered. Everyone likes to call me a demon, so demon became my official name at the school to the kids.
It's a fucking nickname, dude.
Literally, that's demon is a cool fucking name. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's a Oh
Like,
my god,
here's
it's
the
the
thing.
demon.
This is just some. I mean, this is some fucking fan fiction written by a whingy kid that doesn't understand why he gets fucking made fun of at school.
Unless you want to bet like he becomes a demon at the end of this.
Yeah, wearing his fucking foxtail like clip on and the back of his pants. And
Starts
like,
meowing. I'm a cat, by the way.
yeah, so like he doesn't understand why he gets bullied, and he's just like writing this and thinking like, man, I wish I was like this. I wish I had heterochromia and like fangs. And I was pale.
You dumbasses. Why do you. Never mind, I'm not going to be mean. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm gonna be mean. This guy sucks. I would bully you in school. Shove you in a locker. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I snapped softer than I intended. Justin snickered. Ooh, scary. You want to be Aaron?
What you gonna do, wimp? Cry.
Shoved on Toby Maguire.
I remember what fucking Toby sounds like. Sounds like a dude.
Yeah, Aaron laughed. Now, boys. We don't want to hurt his feelings, Josh said with a nasty grin. To tell you, that's not my voice. To tell you the truth, my feelings were always hurt by them. Words hurt. Forget the sticks and stones will break my bones, saying words can be painful. Words can even break the sturdiest man. Believe me, it's true. Shut up.
You're not fucking sturdy. How do you know? Oh yeah, I was talking to my friend Eddie Hall over here.
The Thor Borgensen. Thor Borgensen over here is going to tell me about being a strong man.
Just imagine like Eddie Hall in a fucking goddamn
Eddie,
school.
Eddie Hall with one of those like furry clip-on tails in the back of his head and like lip balm, eyeliner on. Shut up! I growled. Or what? Josh hissed. Listen, demon. You are stupid, pathetic, and ugly. Nobody wants you, and you're a mistake of creation. No. 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 I stammered, hardly believing myself. Yes, you are. Aaron nodded.
Don't deny it, wimp.
Gathering my courage, I said, "Well, at least I'm not fake like you idiots."
I'm
That,
not fake. I
that
am
was
literally rich.
that was a big mistake. Rage, plaster. Why would they be mad about this? Like,
Because they're
rage,
fake, Bio. Don't you get
rage,
it?
rage was plastered on their faces, making them look terrifying. Josh got out something from his back pocket. It was a jackknife. Well, no, it's a jackrabbit.
Oh no, Randy. I mean Josh.
I watched in horror as he flashed the blade at me. This was going too far. You'll regret the day you were born, demon. He
Oh, so
snarled.
you're literally. You get it? He's being oppressed by psychopaths.
He, H, period, H,
Big
H,
spacey.
space E, leapt on me. I gasped in surprise as we fell to the ground. We tackled each other, but the knife was getting closer and closer to me. His friends were cheering him on like morons. They should be cheering me on. I'm cooler.
I'm literally Eddie Hall.
Literally,
I'm going to win.
no one could hear. Like he jumps at Eddie Hall, and Eddie Hall just kind of like stands there.
He fucking like holds his fucking face with one of his hands.
Like, he jumps on him, and Eddie Hall like he bounces off like fucking Juggernaut. Bounces off like running into a fucking wall. No one could hear us because everyone else was having class. Josh pinned me down. The
It's
knife
fucking a lie.
pinned me down. The knife over my chest. I could see hatred all over his face. You can bet he wanted to get rid of me. Sweat beaded down my forehead as I struggled to get him off me. To get him off, I managed to smack the knife out of his hand, but somehow the blade cut across my right eyelid. It wasn't deep, but there'll be a scar for sure.
I mean, like
Like an
it doesn't
idiot.
take much to cut across the eyelid.
This guy's so fucking. This is such a whingy story. Like an idiot, Josh went after the knife, leaving me unattended. Leaving me untended. That's okay. Seeing my chance, I ran out of the bathroom. Aaron and Justin almost caught me, but I was too nimble for them. Waha! I trained in judo.
I trained in parkour.
Trained in jujitsu. Ninjutsu, sorry. I dodged their reaching hands and dashed out. I could hear Josh cursing in anger. I ran and ran down the hallways and past classrooms. I didn't care to stop. A teacher walking was startled to see me. He yelled for me to come back, but I ignored him. The exit was in front of me. I pushed the door open. I was free. The rain came down like the rain was coming down like water bullets. You know, a thing. Those are things, right?
Water style liquid bullet.
It stung. It was stung my skin, but the feeling seemed far away, dreamlike, almost. Everything was like a dream, actually. The buildings, the trees, the cars, as if it was all fading away from existence. Or maybe I was.
Oh my god, he's
I was
evolving.
melting.
He was melting.
How many times have we made this joke tonight?
Like twice.
I'm melting. He's a witch.
Oh, I am melting.
Dreamlike.
That's why he fucking was looked down on. He was the Wicked Witch of the West.
It's the Wicked Witch of the West. This is the much worse fucking sequel to The Wicked. Just saying much Wicked isn't a particularly good play. Oh, fucking. Yeah, cars fade away. Maybe I was. And how I came into view. He ran into it, and then, like, a dude turned him into Slender Man.
He fucking punched a random brick. There was a fucking cannibal there.
Oh, Rusty Fingers, I'm glad you're here.
Rusty Fingers, my friend.
My ally.
It's me, Eddie Hall.
He wasn't running very fast, mind you. He was Eddie Hall, after all. Never trained a day of cardio in his life.
The fucking concrete was like breaking underneath his feet.
It's the juggernaut. I slowed my walk down. I slowed down from a run to a walk. I decided to stay in there until the rain stopped. There was a covering above, so it'll shelter me. I went into the alley. It was damp. Obviously, it reeked of garbage and trash littered the ground. A few cats peeked out from the hiding spots, eyeing me curiously. The cats were strays. Some left by their owners on accident, or just kicked out of their homes. How do you know? Because they weren't loved anymore. They were all abandoned. I knew the feeling all too well, even though I lived in a house with my parents. I relate to you, cats, even though I live in a house and I have shelter and family and food.
And I'm not a cat.
I get it.
I want to be a cat though.
I have like human decency, you know.
I have a clip-on tail I want to see.
I felt a sudden sting in my eyes. It was the cut from Josh. It was the cut from Randy. Fuck it. It's Randy. I touched
Randy.
it in the waist. And my fingertip. It had some blood, but not a lot. The cut probably made me look even big. The cut probably made me look more sinister. Shut up. I am such a monster, I whispered. You want to be the unfriendly voice?
Right, you are, kid.
Said an unfriendly voice from the back of the alley. The cats hissed and ran.
Crack?
You want some fuck? You want some crack, kid? Ronald Reagan appeared. The cat. Shut up. Ooh. The cat.
What was the fucking The Boys show that was the animated version?
Oh, Diabolical.
Diabolical. Thank you.
Was Ronald Reagan in it?
No, I need a reference picture.
Okay, cool. The cats hissed and ran off in their directions as a street punk emerged from the shadows, grinning wickedly. His hair was green and spiked up. His clothes were ripped, and he had what seemed like a million piercings on his face. I backed away, but two other punks appeared out of nowhere. Yeah, hair treatment.
Fucking
wedgies. Two punks out of nowhere and blocked me. Suddenly, two more punks jumped down in front of me. My heart was pounding like crazy. I knew I was in serious trouble. Jesus Christ! It's just another Randy. Well, I'm not even gonna do a different voice. It's the same one.
I think this is the cast of the. I think this is the cast of this story.
The cast of Outsiders. Oh no! What is it? What are you sending me? I forgot Rick and Morty guys did a fucking. Oh god, tits! No, they can't be on the street.
Oh fuck! I forgot. I didn't see the tits. I'm sorry. Just unsend that.
Okay. Well. What do we have here? The punk with green hair, probably the leader of the group, said in a rough tone. What you doing in our territory, kid? You know, he said. I'm sorry, it was a mistake, I told him. He spat at my foot. Whatever. You trespass and we don't like trespassers, especially freaky looking ones. Where'd you come from? A freak show? Oh no, lit tits. They all laughed. I flinched from the insult. Can't you let me go? The leader looked at me like I was crazy. No, you must have lost your brain thinking we'd let you go scot-free. Get 'em, boys. The torture began. They were beating me up like savages. I was screaming, but I doubt anyone heard me. Why do you have to go from one bully group to another bully group?
Because he's so misunderstood.
He's so.
I just want to just like steamroll this. This shit's not fucking interesting at all.
My hair was pulled. Okay, yeah, punch, bullied, you know. After what seemed like eternity, the green-haired kid shouted for them to stop. Okay, enough. It's my turn. Hold him up. But boss, we're having fun. One of the minions complained. He glared daggers at him. Daggers shot from his eyeballs. Shut up, stupid, or you're next. The punk grew quiet as he and the other guy held me up by the arms. I was too tired and broken to fight back. I wasn't even fully awake, alive. The leader got out a long, sharp knife and smirked. What's wrong, kid? Smile.
Oh my Jesus.
Oh, no smile. I'll make you smile. But he does the Joker thing, you know?
Oh my god, Chef the Killer.
Oh my god. Heath Ledger. He laughed. Suddenly he dropped his bloody knife, his eyes widened in fright. What's wrong, boss? A punk asked. They all turned around and screamed. I dropped to the filthy ground and the gang backed up deep into the alley, away from whatever was scaring them. Savages, barely even human, says Anthony.
Oh my god.
The shadow loomed over me before I could say. All I could see was black. All I could hear was a whispery voice that says, "You are one of us." It's a creepypasta, you know. Oh,
I think it's who I think I know who it is.
Slender Man. It was dark. I couldn't see someone. There was someone with me, though. I could feel it. I looked around, wondering where I was. Last thing I remember was blacking out from being abused by the street gang. Da, 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 you know. Then a masculine voice started speaking. Asher, I was a masculine voice. Asher, I was expecting you. Who are you? I asked. There was a strange sound, like tentacles unraveling on land.
Oh, so nothing.
Silhouettes. So it's nothing. I was I was glad it was dark. I am the one who creates living nightmares, he said. Before they use to believe pleasant dreams, embracing the warmth of the world, with parasites plague their souls, ruining their destinies. I take them in. I give them another chance. I let them have revenge they never had. They are my creations of they are my creations of a child's worst nightmare.
I wonder who it is.
Who are they? Who are they? They are all around you. I nearly jumped out of my skin. More maniacal laughter came from the thing. It's a bunch of creepypasta characters. Oh no!
Oh,
Suddenly I was falling as if someone had opened a trapdoor underneath me. Just shocked skin, cold floor. No bones were broken, which was amazing. I took minutes. All of a sudden, the spotlight appeared out of the blue right above me. I shielded my eyes and looked up. It was so weird. I had no idea where it came from. What's going on? Without warning, someone grabbed my hood and pulled. I yelled in surprise, tugged back until I was loose. I saw a hand. It was revolting. The skin was rotten. Its nails were long and painted. Its hand disappeared from sight. Oh God, what's happening? I whispered. Then it was like corpse. It was bald and skinless. I could see bones sticking out, covered in flesh. Body. It was like a normal. It was fleshy, spider-like legs, unlike a normal. Had fleshy spider-like legs, unlike a normal spider. Which don't have legs. I was frozen in fear when I saw it. Saw a blindfolded girl next to me. Kill her, the thing demanded in a hollow voice. They didn't move. It tossed a dagger to me. The blade was shiny and silvery and razor sharp. The handle was dark. Kill her, the thing repeated. I can't, I said meekly. Kill her. She does not deserve life. Chokes me. Chokes you. I refused, but there was the urge to plunge the dagger into the girl's delicate. I don't want to read this shit. He stabs the girl, I think. Yeah, he does. Girl's mouth. Kill. He wants to kill. Then he kept guessing. Yeah, this is my room. I glanced. My clothes were badly torn. Couldn't even recognize myself. There was a smile carved into my face. It was bloody. I didn't act like it. I would fix it later, but there's some business to attend to. I crawled out of my room. Woman in socks, sewing some socks. It was my mom, stupid woman. The stupid woman that would never look at her own son. I saw a light switch. I quickly turned the lights off. Goodness gracious, what is this? Is this a blackout? She frowned. She turned. She screamed when she saw me.
Yeah.
How are you alive? She said in disbelief.
What the fuck do you mean?
Maybe it was a hit. I don't know. I tucked my dagger into her chest. She was shocked and stared. The dagger protruding from her. Yeah, stab, murder. Fuck it. Then Dad came home into the house. He was grinning like a fool. Oh, Charlene, this is a night to celebrate. He's gone, exclaiming. Hi, Dad, I said. He turned pale as a ghost as he saw me. He didn't speak. He was frozen there, unable to believe his eyes. That's not a saying. You're still alive. You're still here. I laughed happily. Of course I am, Dad. Silly Dad. Then he spotted Dad. Mom, this is how it is. You imp of Satan. You you fucking creep, he hollered. That's a fucking highlight, though. That's a great line.
I may have hit out for you, but you are a piece of shit.
Yeah. Hush. Those words are bad. I don't like bad words. I crooned. I don't know if that's a fucking expression. He thrashed around. I can say whatever you want, you piece of shit. I warned you. Stab, stab, stab. I thought those punks got rid of you. I spent a lot of money just to get you killed. Yeah, he put a hit on it. You did it. Yes, I did. I did it for me and my wife. I was tired of watching you. I don't care. I know. I hissed, down. I cut off blood pieces.
XD.
Yeah, it's just him murdering them, I think. So I'm not. I'll be right back with you. Yeah. Love hurts. And I ripped his heart out. Yeah. Hee hee hee. Giggling, giggling. There was rustling behind me, a tall, shadowy figure hiding from the light of the fire. I could see it nod, and I went to join him, laughing like a child. Here's a warning to all of you. Watch out, because the nightmares are everywhere. They hide during the day and appear at night. They know more than you think. They see you, whether you like it or not. They will get you some way or another. They always do, and I'm one of them. I'm not Asher Thorns anymore. They call me Demon.
Ha 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 ha.
Found in Creepypasta Review Queue by Mistress of Darkness. Here's a review for you. Delete it off the fucking internet.
Here's a
Good.
fucking review. It sucks.
Good. This was really good, says fucking no.
Says a fucking moron.
This was awful. This was a
Sorry, she good.
this is a
But it
bad,
fucking sucks.
this is a hell of a batch, wasn't it, Link?
It's fucking. The first two were like really funny.
Yeah. I feel like if we had read They Call Me Demon earlier, it would have been funnier because I think we would have had a bit more energy. But God, this is fucking. That was a train wreck. So you want to do the ranking? We're going on about
yeah.
hours. So
Fucking Liu is the
best. Okay.
fucking best. Fucking World War III is the second best.
And
then I'm going to say, you know what? Fuck it. Demon's the worst one.
Yeah, Demon sounds like the worst. Because at least it wasn't good, but at least
with Silly Bunny, he had stuff to work with.
also it was like well written to an extent, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like the other ones were just fucking trash. Like Demon was fucking awful, and it was every goddamn creepypasta ever written, and it literally read like something you would find on fucking Wattpad, which I don't. I know we make jokes that like, oh, Reddit's really bad, but like, I at least go there expecting like them to ignore, like, to avoid the cliches that like the original creepypastas OC stories have, like to not be like, oh, haha, heterochromia, painted hair, they have fangs. This one had all of that shit, and it was just fucking awful, man. Ugh.
My power almost died.
What?
Power just flickered out.
Oh damn.
I think Demon's here for me.
Yeah, Demon's here to kill you.
Oh no. Not again.
I think I'm just gonna end it right here because I'm really tired. I gotta go do some shit, and I gotta work in the fucking morning. I had fun doing another stream. That was fun. I enjoyed having you back on, Link.
Thank you for
don't worry, guys. More content is coming eventually. Those are my dogs barking. It's probably a good sign for me to head out. Any last words, Link?
Write a good story.
Yeah, there you go. Last words, write a good story. Fuck y'all. Not you guys. Fuck everyone that writes creepypastas.
Whoever wrote the last two.
Yeah, fuck the two that wrote the last two. Fuck the guy that wrote the Jeff the Killer one too. That one sucks too. And fuck